Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's session of Prestige Encounters. We'll be live here in about 5 minutes. Stick around for tonight's adventure. 2. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Prestige Encounters, the Dungeons & Dragons campaign brought to you by Lich Souls Gaming. I am your Dungeon Master, Michael, and we have an exciting session in store for you tonight. But before we get into all that, we have a few announcements to get through. First and foremost, a lot of the music you'll be hearing tonight is brought to you by Midnight Syndicate. Midnight Syndicate is a music production group creating goth, horror, and fantasy RPG music they can be using at your tables at home. For more information, go to midnightsyndicate.com. We also have a really useful link command in our Twitch chat. It's !midnight for a clickable link to midnightsyndicate.com if it makes things a little bit easier for you, our viewers. We also can watch your music videos on YouTube, listen to the music on Spotify, and even ask your Amazon Alexa device to play Midnight Syndicate right now. We have artwork. A lot of the artwork, in fact, all of the artwork for our characters was made by Jeremiah, who is Slimy Rice, and who is playing Diablo currently in this campaign. He is also Aspen, Dayon, Shada, and in previous campaigns. So if you like this artwork, you're like, hey, I wish I had artwork of my D&D character.
Forgot one.
What did I forget?
Chris Hemingway.
And Chris Hemingway, his very first character.
Before Shada.
Yeah, before Shada. So if you're like, hey, I really like this artwork, I wish I had artwork of my character that I've thought up in my head, join our Discord, use an !Discord in our Twitch chat, or go to lichsouls.com/discord to get a clickable link and join our Discord and message them, be like, hey, I give you money if you make art for me, and it's a fantastic time. And you know, thank you so much for the gifted subs, we appreciate that. Is there anything else that I'm forgetting?
No. We just got to get to ruining the world pretty quickly.
Oh, such a great time. So everybody, grab your drinks, grab your snacks as we welcome you to our table, and we are now beginning tonight's session of Prestige Encounters. And here tells what happened last week in their very own words. It was none other than Josh, who is playing Cram.
Okie dokie, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
As we move through the mine, I can feel the tension in the air. Some of the group is wanting to push on, but I'm not sure the dangers involved make whatever secrets we find worth it. Nevertheless, we push on, only a few of us actually able to see what is going on. Peering from round the corner, a red aura emanates, reminiscent of the corrupted dwarfs we fought in the city above. We ready ourselves for battle as creatures come out to attack. I summon flames to my hand and look up to aim and catch its gaze. I feel my focus start to drop and my head spin, but a foot to the face from Diablo snaps me out of it. It seems they have a power to alter our perception from the world when looking into their eyes. Knowing this, we avert our gaze and fight half-blinded against two of these things. We overcome this challenge after a tough battle and press on through the mines, hoping to find whatever is causing this corruption. Further in the mines, we find veins of red leading into crystals. Not sure what this means, we elect not to touch them. Coming out on the other side, and the mist is so much worse now, limiting our vision to only a few feet. Not sure if we should continue on or turn back. We begin to discuss, only to be cut off from screams further into the mist. Hoping to save these people or whoever might be down here, we move on, holding hands as to not get lost in this mist. I begin to see visions of the city falling apart, the death, the destruction. It's terrible. I hear a voice in my head, save them, fulfill your purpose. And I feel like everything becomes clear. Yes, of course, I was meant to be a savior. This is who I am. I begged for it to tell me how. I would have given anything, but my friends, they snapped me back to reality, telling me it was a lie, a trick, and that feeling of darkness overcomes me again, and I begin to fear I will never know who I truly am. It was all a lie, a ruse to use me to... Anger fills me, but I try to bottle it as we move on, but I decide whoever is doing this should be stopped. We come to a castle that seems to have survived all this destruction. Curious, we move closer to see what lies within, and we find the cause of this corruption. It seems to be the primal image of despair being summoned here, probably by all the lives and destruction. Maggots begin to form and writhe together to form its body, and it speaks to us from this form. It wishes to be set free, but I'm certain this should not happen. How could we release something that spreads so much death and despair? My friends seem to not agree, and they want to hear it out and let it free, hoping it will rid this place of the corruption and gain the power that it promises us. But I think we should make these seals stronger.
Thank you so much. And that is where we left off. The creature itself said, perhaps I can offer you this. As something moves from beneath the many piles of corpses that have made their way into this room only to find themselves in the state that they're currently in, revealing this massively large, gargantuan in size tentacle. It is black in its coloration with red cracks spread across its surface. It has barbed, and at the end, at the tip, it separates into several smaller ones where it has a number of barbs. In fact, I can give you all a visual.
Nope, that's okay.
No, it's okay.
This is fine.
Tentacle wand flashbacks.
So,
that is not, yeah,
What the fuck?
that is not the kind of anime I was expecting from this.
we'll say about here is where the collection of maggots and the humanoid form is standing and speaking to all of you.
Yeah, okay.
I
This is
can
fun.
offer you
A fragment of
as a reward for helping me escape this prison.
And
Remember, if you do not, my corruption will only spread, and that is not what I wish.
But it will happen regardless.
And just to be clear, to free you from this prison you've been trapped in, we gotta break these pillars.
That is correct.
Diablo looks back to everybody.
So, well, I'm sold. I mean, well, we stop the corruption spreading. We free this obviously nice being from captivity. I don't see any negatives to this.
Did you say nice being?
I mean, he ain't killed us yet.
I'm going to say
Trying.
It's not its fault. It's not this entity's fault if people are being corrupted by its presence being trapped in our realm.
But what if releasing it makes the corruption worse and it spreads to the city above within days? We can't stop that.
Then
I mean, unfortunately, it will happen regardless of when we do it and when we don't do it.
We could
Because that seal
find-
will break.
We could find a way to strengthen it. There must be a way. If it was strengthened for this long, there must be a way to replenish it now.
May I, upon hearing that, take a look at the particular runes on every column, basically?
Yeah.
Are any of them
go ahead.
explosive?
Make
or
an
track?
Arcana check.
Okay. Arcana. I got an 18.
18. Using the knowledge that you have of the arcane, you're looking into the glyphs that are upon these pillars. From the way that they are made, they seem to have hastily been made. That might be able to explain why they were like a little bit of this presence is beginning to like seep out. However, it's not a ritual that you're quite aware of. You think that if you wanted to, you might be able to make the attempt to strengthen it. I will tell you that the DC on that will be a DC 20 Arcana check to successfully strengthen this bond or this barrier. But it does seem easier to destroy. If you were to destroy, it'd be a DC 10 Arcana check, which is simply to be destroy the pillars, and only one would need to be done to break the barrier.
I relay this to the team. I would like to try and go ahead and strengthen that bond.
Can I help her?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check. And just a reminder that you are all standing within the pillars. So if you want to move your tokens in for me, I would appreciate it.
Some of us are closer to the corpses, I know that.
You get advantage. So you rolled a 24 and a 10. Naoki, you wouldn't have rolled because you were helping, so it would have been just Emmeline who would do it. So Emmeline quickly looks over and, channeling some sort of arcane power, manages to strengthen, and so you're going to be standing next to the pillar over here. The
My bad, guys. Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Right over here. For sure, token. There it is. And you inscribe some quick runes to strengthen this barrier. The figure does not react to this action. It has no facial expression to give you. Its form just stays there, shifting ever so slightly, as it has been during your entire conversation with it.
You do understand that you only delay the inevitable.
This barrier will
Fail. At some point or the other.
Well, I'm just gonna look at the team and shrug.
You know, I understand the sentiment of wanting to keep an unknown power such as this behind constraints, but if what it's telling us is true and the barrier keeps slipping, the disease gets worse, the longer it's here, what is keeping it here do except for worsen conditions for people outside?
I think it acts as an apex predator of sorts. If we remove this entity from this space, I feel it would leave a chasm and a vacuum to be filled. But in my opinion, I feel the best way to go about this would be that perhaps we should not free it unless someone wants what it offers.
And
Chaos and disease will always exist.
yeah, but not this one particularly, no?
Something worse could come along.
Look at all the people who've walked to their deaths here. I mean, this is going to explode and many people are going to die. If we allow it to fester more slowly, the explosion could be much greater when its corruption is loosed unexpectedly. But if it is prepared and we do this now, it has the potential to return to where it came, does it not?
I mean, we could always trap it here for only a small amount of time, learn what it truly is, what its weaknesses are, how to destroy it, come back and finish it off before it... If we release it, it may cause more harm than good. It may be lying to us. I can't read it, look at it, it's just a pile of maggots, but we don't know what it truly thinks.
It doesn't lie.
And it said there was nothing from what I could read from it, even though it is almost unknowable, that would suggest it's lying. If it is an entity that predates creation, then if you destroy a fragment of it, you're just going to anger the greater. Right? If it's only a piece of its consciousness trapped in this world, then it should be allowed to become part of this world. This happened recently. And ever since, look at the suffering that's occurred because people who did not understand, who were act rationally, trapped it instead of trying to find a way to send it back from where it came.
I can I can see what you're saying, but look, if you want to free it, I won't stop you, but I do not wish to continue with this plan. I think trapping it here will be safer for everyone, but I would stop you if you wish to free it.
You know, on the notion that this entity might be a apex predator or something like that, it gets me thinking, you know, we unleash a lion on the world. We've got a pack of hyenas waiting on the other side. An apex predator is only good in some situations, not against everything.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a creature that is suffering from its imprisonment. Have you ever seen a snared animal slowly die as it claws
Yes,
in frustration and anger?
but we mustn't personalize it. I believe it's been waiting a long time, and it could wait longer if we chose that option. I am going to side with Cram on this. I strengthened the bond, so if we wish to leave and return with more research and knowledge, we could. But I will not stop you if you want to take the offer. I thought I did, but I want to do it on my own. I want my power on my own.
I agree with that. I think we need to know more about it first before we make any too big decisions, because we could always let it out and it could be that angry that it just it could make it a whole lot worse. But if we could find a way to see more about it in its past, we could figure it out more, figure out what its intentions might be. And now that she's strengthened the bond, we have more time to do that.
Well, it already said that another of its people have been freed and the world did not end. The world as we know it, the calamity that existed, is nothing to do with these entities, so...
What if all of them need to be freed, and that could be a world-ending event?
Well, sometimes you have to break a few eggs to make an omelet.
I'm going to step outside, take a smoke. Emmeline's gonna try to exit this room.
Okay. Emmeline, as you begin to walk out of the barrier, you begin to feel this stabbing pain above your right ear. And as you're reaching, you begin to realize that the worm that has been whispering in your ear this entire time is starting to burrow and chew into your flesh.
Oh, absolutely not. Grab that hoe. Dig my fingers in my head.
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Okay. Constitution.
16.
16.
You manage to grab this creature that's currently trying to burrow into the side of your head, and you pull greatly, and there's a snapping sound as you tear its body in half, and it is there dead within your hand. And you reach up and you touch the side of your head from where this creature was perched, talking to you this entire time, and there's just bile from when you pull your hand away. Something has happened. We do not know what.
Oh, fuck.
I offer you kindness. I offer you my alliance.
This is how I get treated.
I will remember your face, each and every one of you, and when I break free from this prison, just like all of my brethren will, I will remember the cruelty of mortals.
Cruelty, motherfucker, I just said I should release you and you're talking to me like that?
So it said an Arcana check to break the barrier, right?
Oh,
Is there another way to do it?
You break the pillar. You just have to break the pillar.
I did not.
Emmeline's too busy grabbing at her head.
Can I cast
Whatever.
Shatter on the pillar on the right?
You son of a gun.
Go ahead
I've
and
been waiting for my...
Go ahead and test it.
Can I like see? Because I presume it has somatic components, no? Like hand movement.
What? Shatter. What are the components of shatter?
Well, it is thunder damage. It is visual, somatic, and material.
Can I use my reaction something to try like stop the somatic components with my hands and just like get in the way of?
Let's go ahead and do, since your main spell casting skill is skill is charisma. I'm gonna have you do a charisma check key against we're gonna say a dex saving throw for Cram. See if you can kind of dive and like stop
a charisma
Valerie.
check or a charisma save.
I want you to do a charisma saving throw against Cram's dex check.
Well, that was a natural 19.
Oh,
versus
that is
a
natural 20 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but technically they don't matter in this sort of scenario.
Yeah.
Hold on, I get to decide that first of all.
Sorry, boss.
Thank you.
Boss.
Nat 20, y'all.
So, as Valerie, hearing these words, begins to turn around and cast Shatter on this pillar, Cram quickly tries to dive towards her and stop her from being able to cast this spell in a split of a second. Just as she, Cram reaches her, Valerie begins to finish the spell, and I need you to roll damage for Shatter, please.
I did. It was 11 thunder damage. It affects
so it's
creatures and things.
2 points of thunder damage. And which pillar are you targeting?
I was going for the far right, aiming for the one that's furthest away from everybody.
All right. The pillar begins to crumble and fall as the red barrier, this thin veil, begins to flicker.
I know I said I wouldn't stop you, but I thought we'd do it in agreement, not like this.
I'd rather not doom us all, because we're deciding to be selfish.
Valerie.
Yui.
I have something for you.
Okay. I'm the Chaos Monkey this campaign. I love it. I've still stolen
I love
title.
when the party rolls against itself.
Yeah.
You now have a boon. Whether you choose to share this or not, that is up to you. But this is what the voice speaks in your head.
This is my gift to you. Thank you.
A rift opens up and the creature disappears, leaving you alone in this room.
Is the mist starting to fade? The corruption, I know.
It doesn't seem to be letting up quite yet, but you can assume it might.
The fog is coming from
here.
The plant, right? Wasn't there like moss-like plant everywhere?
They were the moss was growing, the crystals were crystallizing, or forming, where the fog was heaviest. So it was, or it was already existing moss or lichen within the cave that was kind of like becoming in a mutualism type of relationship, or like they were fusing together rather. But a few moments later, and you do notice that the fog seems thinner.
Could I get some help digging this thing out of my head? The jaws are still in there. She's like, try to stick her finger in this hole. Side of her fucking skull.
Is anybody gonna go over and help Emmeline?
Valerie will go over.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me, Valerie.
Perception, sure. 5, not
You
very
see it?
good.
Are
So
there
distracted.
jaws?
it's not hard to see. Looking in, but I'm gonna tell you how much you see. Looking in, there is definitely a wound in the side of Emmeline's head with this kind of blackish yellow bile kind of leaking out of it. And the most notable thing is right behind your ear, as if it were like a tattoo, is this symbol. It's not of any language that you recognize, but it's very jagged. It kind of hurts your eyes to look at in itself.
Is it bad?
It seems to
Do you see the
shift
jaws?
and change as you look at it, like you're quite not getting its full shape.
Yeah, Valerie's eyes have trouble focusing for a minute. You seem to have some kind of mark,
What?
like a tattoo, but I don't recognize, and I can't make it out. It's like it's.
I don't have a
there's
tattoo.
Like there's a fragment of chaos on your just behind your ear.
Well, is there any of the bug left?
There's definitely a little bit of a wound, but
Okay, as long as it's not in there, I guess.
we should definitely perhaps try to remove it when we're somewhere safer.
Yeah. Emmeline is continuing to kind of stagger to the exit now. It's time to go.
But definitely let's go.
Is there any loot before we go?
There is not.
Okay, everyone's dead.
Well, the tentacle is gone. I'll say from the variety of corpses that there are in this room, if you want to take the time to loot them. I got two
Well,
no's. By
if
show of
Emmeline
hands, who
doesn't
wants to
wanna-
loot the corpses?
I'm
Nobody
just
wants to
saying,
loot the corpses? Okay. So there
If
is no
Emma
treasure.
wants to do it, Valerie will. Yeah, it's
Still
okay.
outvoted. So the party
Uh,
begins to exit back the way they came. Is that my assumption here?
unless there's
Yes.
a better route, because I mean, I'm assuming Renatus came from somewhere safer.
Yeah, how
guys
did
just
you
cleared
get in
away
here?
for him.
Oh, okay.
The party begins to move back through the city, and as you do so, it appears that this red mist begins to clear up. The crystals begin to almost go through a sublimation process when a solid begins to turn directly into a gas. In case of those of you who don't know what that is, and the moss begins to wither away as well. You continue to walk through the city, out through the station of where the mine carts would arrive, through the mine shaft, back into the more destroyed part of the city, through the devoted dwarf's house where you found the kind of cult-like chamber to this entity. Its name is given to you as you leave. You notice that there are some runes or writing that you missed. The name of this creature, and I'm going to type it for you,
Oh, nice.
is Dulkinthagon.
For some reason, I thought it'd be more complicated, like Umathalakalakalakni.
Uganakaful?
I just didn't want to say
Uganakaful is the last creature.
Yeah. Valerie doesn't talk much on the return. Just keeps kind of quiet.
And sure enough, you all return back to the city of Rubalon. It is late evening.
Perhaps we should find somewhere to sleep tonight and go report our findings tomorrow morning.
I could also just message the professor in 25 words if you have something prepared. No? Okay.
I do not.
I don't know. Rough drafts,
apologize.
like. Oh, sorry.
I don't want to make decisions on the part of the party, but I felt that was the right thing to do, and we were ignoring it. Sometimes just because something looks horrifying doesn't mean that it's a monster. Sometimes it's just a victim that we can turn into an enemy.
While I agree, I believe we have enough time to not do things so rash.
If I didn't do rash things, I wouldn't get in trouble. Then what would there be fun?
And if I didn't read, I wouldn't know how to do what I do either.
That's a problem. You read too much.
Not enough lately. I do need to write a report back, though. So, I think settling down would be the best idea.
So you're already aware of a tavern here in the city, Bilgrod's Bulging Barrel. If you forgot that you were staying there with Professor Lee Orkin. As you're making your way back to the tavern, you are walking through part of the city that has although it's late at night, this has many stalls that are still open. There are these blue lanterns hung between the whitewashed buildings, going back and forth in kind of a zigzag pattern that illuminate this place with like a pale flickering blue light. Think of like the same kind of shade that a bug light casts across places. Very neon in color and just very kind of giving everything this like pale blue wash, making everybody look ghostly in one way or another. There are many stalls that are still open selling their wares. There's clothing and jewelry. There is a very old dwarven woman that sticks out to many of you because she's the one beckoning for your attention. She has a number of rhinestones and jewelry strung throughout her very short, well-kept gray beard. She has these bright violet eyes that just seem to sparkle like amethyst. She's wearing this extravagant purple robe that complements her eyes with these variety of dwarvish symbols across. She's like, come closer, adventurers. I can tell that you have a great destiny about you. Perhaps you would like your fortunes read. I'd be more than happy to offer you some guidance using my psychic abilities.
This sounds amazing.
Sure, why not?
Where were you
Diablo,
trained?
you do have 2d4 plus 2 to your health from stream.
Fire.
Thanks, stream.
Thank you.
It's this Churn Live guy.
Would you like your fortunes to be read?
Yeah.
We do that like individually, or do you do like a group version?
It can be whatever you'd like. You can choose one to participate for all of you, or you can each have your futures read individually. One moment.
I don't mind taking turns.
I'd love to hear.
She must be getting supplies from the back.
Yeah, let's take turns.
You know, if we take turns, that's more, it's likely more money out of our pockets.
That's fine, Diablo.
Yeah.
I think we need to hear what your fortune is. I think it's going to be lengthy, though, I suspect. Unless you don't want to find out about all of your great victories in the future.
Is that how they work? I've always wondered how these things can function.
It's not so much creating fate, but, you know, telling the story before it occurs.
We could get our fortunes and make it a bingo card, and anytime the thing actually happens, we could just knock it off.
What's a bingo card?
It's a game that you can play. You split your piece of paper into a few squares and write down things. Mostly like the bingo game is with numbers, and if someone calls out a certain number, you can just tick that number off.
I have
so like-
D&D themed tarot cards, actually. That we're gonna use.
So,
Let's
I
go.
wonder if Maida is going to talk about fleeing in an ancient entity that predates existence.
I
So,
wonder.
the way that this is work
after
is
doing
that
that?
now fate can be a fickle thing. You must be careful. You must be cautious. I would like for you to draw cards for me. It must be you who touches them. It must be your energy they become familiar with. The more you draw, the more you'll know.
All right.
But careful,
You know
you
what?
can't know too much.
I'll bite. Let's do some fortune reading. Who wants to go first? I'll go.
I don't-
Nobody else does.
I don't believe in this stuff anyway.
Yes, but
All right.
it makes it more fun.
The least likely player to say this kind of stuff.
All right. So you want to go first, Emmeline?
Sure.
All
I'll
right.
Step up. Is there anywhere to sit? Or is it just a standing?
This
Big
is a
sheets.
booth. This is a stall.
Cool.
Market.
So do we each go in individually, and we can't hear what the other one, what our fortunes are if we do that this way?
It is
Emmeline
up
will
to
pick
you.
a standard 3 cards, if possible.
You pick 3 cards?
Mhm.
Okay.
This is what happened with the deck of many things, by the way. Could you imagine? Lady who's a fortune teller, she's just drawing the freaking deck of many things.
Oh no!
Oh god.
You're gonna pick 3? It's really funny because these are the deck of many thing cards, so.
Oh no.
All right. Do you want me to pick from the left, middle, or right?
Can't you just grab them?
I'm sending you telepathic messages right
Oh, wait,
now.
Who's the one?
on which ones to
So
pick.
wait, you're the one who doesn't believe in this, and you're the one participating.
Who's doing
Go
it
for it.
first?
Yeah,
All right, tell me when to stop.
now.
Okay. You said you want 3, right?
Yep. Do the one second from the very left, and then
What is left to you? Is
Any
this the
of-
left? This is my left.
yep, that one.
Second
Like,
from the
yeah,
very
do the
left?
second. Yep, and then you can pick the last one because I trust you in the vibes.
So as Elif draws the cards, even though it's me
Yeah,
drawing
Elif.
them, I'm sorry, not Elif. Oh God.
Wow.
What?
Who?
Wait a minute.
Throwback.
God.
Yeah.
You said to go to death.
Shut up. Shut up. Anyway. The first one is the path. These are not your traditional tarot cards, by the way. The first one is the path. You have a great journey before you, one where choices have to be made for the greater good or greater evil of the world, or perhaps for your greater self. Next is the elemental.
Nice.
Some people who practice this art, they're all scam artists that believe this. Believe that the elemental has to deal with the different planes of existence. However, what element do you feel like you are most familiar with, that you most associate yourself with?
Fire's pretty cool.
Fire. Fire can destroy, it can hurt and injure people, but it also can heal. It can create new life from ashes, much like a phoenix. And I see a phoenix in you, young lady. I believe during your path, you will arise from the ashes and be born anew, stronger than you were before. And as you draw the third card, you just see a simple symbol. It is that of flames. And the card burns and disappears. Curious.
Oh, crap.
I'm sorry,
that-
but did you use any sort of...
No, I thought maybe perhaps you did a magic trick on me.
I do not have flash paper, but I thought that since you didn't believe in this, you would be keen on destroying my cards.
No, though I do not believe I would never destroy another's tools.
You see. Well, that is troubling. I would assume that this means destruction. But I'm not sure anymore. That'll be a silver as a service.
She'll hand the silver over. I'll be careful with my flames.
I got next.
All right, Diablo. How many cards do you want?
He's gonna do 3 as well, but in the exact fashion that he would. As soon as she spreads out the cards, he'll take 3 right next to each other.
So tell me when to stop, and I'll get the 3 right next to each other.
There you go.
Right here. Okay. So
Yep.
these 3.
Ooh.
3 cards. Excuse me. The first card is the prisoner.
Interesting.
The second card is the priest. And the last card is the statue.
Ooh.
Okay.
I can tell that you are a confident man.
That I am? Yeah,
Great
I am.
performer. But it's not really a facade. It's not for me to declare these such things for you. I could see yourself having gone through great tragedy and being a prisoner of that event, creating this sort of persona to protect yourself from those horrible things that happened to you in the past. Perhaps I'm wrong. I'm a fortune teller, not a mind reader. I could see you devoted to your craft, much like a priest is devoted to a god. Devotion, commitment is something that you are strong in practicing. But we can all be victims of history. I see a strong choice will have to be made. Things that you are confident happened, but may not be what you perceive. That'll be 1 silver.
All right.
He'll hand over the silver.
Not bad. Good pull.
Oh, you know me.
Anybody else want to go?
Can I go?
How
Powder will go
many
last.
cards do you want?
3 as well.
Oh
I
my
like
gosh,
I like
y'all
the
are pulling
3.
3. All right, tell me when to stop. How do you want me to pull them?
Just do it where you move your finger and I'll just say when to stop. Stop.
Okay, let's give me your first one. Tell me to stop.
Stop.
Okay. And last one.
Stop.
Okay, because I was out of cards. Good thing you said stop then. All right. Do da do da do do da do 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 do. Wow.
Where'd the organ come from?
Anyway, your first card.
That was amazing.
Your
Oh,
first
no.
card is the pit.
Oh, God. That's great.
Right. It's a little hard for you. The next one is the ooze.
Wow.
And
Yummy.
the fae.
That's... Whoa. Okay.
As
Okay.
this woman looks down at these cards, my sweet child, I did warn you that those who look too far in the future might learn that they might know too much. Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, why not? Go on. Gonna die out.
We all die, well, one way or another. Even gods die, dear. You will find yourself trapped, whether physically or mentally, with enemies all about you. You will be betrayed. Tricked, much like the Fae trick mortals from beyond their realm. Some paths seem clear, but do often turn deadly if you do not pay close attention to those around you.
Oh no. Great. So I'm not loving life. I'm not gonna love life. Great.
Anybody else?
Yeah, please, someone else.
There'll be one
Valerie will,
silver.
Valerie
Nice.
will go last. So if nobody else is going,
Oh, so we're all
then-
doing it. Got it.
But yeah, depends on if everybody wants to do it.
Anybody else want to go?
Okay,
I can go.
All right. Cram.
just one card.
One card.
Out of the
Let me
first
stop.
card on the deck.
First card, this one?
Yes, please.
It is the plant.
Ow.
Meant to
How
be.
fitting.
Meant to be.
Plants can do many things. They are the beginning of the cycle of life. The plant grows. Creature eats it, that creature becomes prey. So on and so forth until the final creature at the end dies and returns to the soil where plants feed on its flesh. Plants are sturdy. They can be strong, they can be weak. They can heal, they can kill. They have many purposes about them. One might think that they have an intended purpose, straightforward. But some have more than one, not just what they were initially used for. A plant might be harvested for centuries just for its berries, for food, but later learn that their leaves can be medicinal, their roots poison. That is all I have for you.
Thank you. I'll give them 5 silver to replace the broken card.
Anybody else?
I'll
yeah,
go.
so you want to go? How many cards do you want?
I'll do the 3.
Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
And tell me when.
Stop.
The cards you got. A lance.
Mm.
The expert. And the dragon.
Wow.
Your chieftain set you out in the world to gain knowledge, to better defend your home. It is your destiny to go out into this world and continue to gain knowledge, become wise, and help defend your home. Much like a dragon defends its hoard, it is your purpose to defend your treasure, your grove.
Very insightful.
And Valerie goes last.
Mm-hmm. Unless Renatus wants to go. Renatus?
Valerie, how many cards do you want?
Here's the thing. Valerie asks everyone to step out when she gets her fortune, if that's okay. She says, it's okay. I'd prefer to have mine just, I'd like to have a little mystery left.
That's fine.
That's a,
Just call if
Okay.
okay.
anything happens.
Yeah, I mean, if you hear a scream,
We'll come right in.
yeah. We don't have to deafen, I just want her to do it. So she's gonna draw, how many cards can she draw? 3?
I have 7 cards left.
Gonna draw 5.
Tell me when. And we're just their win is gonna be to get rid of 2 cards because I'll be way faster.
Yeah. So now.
I would like everybody to deafen, please.
Oh no. I caused the deafen.
As the fortune teller is drawing cards and sets them down, and you're looking at the cards as she draws. First is the staff. The second is the ring. Third is the giant. The fourth is the mine. And the last is the shield.
Mm.
It has been some time since you've returned home.
It has.
Looking up, you're no longer face to face with the face of a elderly dwarvish woman. You're face to face with your adoptive mother.
Mother? What are you doing here? Is this possible?
The face simply shifts and changes. You blink. My dear, are you all right?
She saw this, right? This isn't something she's imagining.
You don't know.
It's
You
just
seem like you've seen a ghost. Would you like me to continue telling you your fortune?
the question is, are you here to tell me my fortune, or are you here to tell me what I need to do?
I'm sorry, I'm confused.
Can I get an insight check on if she's actually confused, or if she wants to know if this is legitimate, or if she's just seeing things?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
Yeah. It's a 12.
12. The woman seems to be genuine in what she's saying.
Sorry, please continue. I was thinking of my mother earlier today, and I suppose I saw a little bit of her in your eyes. But sometimes after you have a difficult day, you can see things change.
You ventured forth and made a choice to defend others that you care about. A background of great wealth, Sometimes we all feel powerless despite our status and seek greater power to overcome the largest of obstacles.
What's that mean?
I do not know. It is my job to read the cards, not interpret them completely.
Looks sad for a moment and confused again. Kind of touches the woman on the cheek. I trust that what you do brings great hope to people.
We're going to return deafen. Welcome back, everybody.
Here.
As Valerie exits the area away from the fortune teller.
How'd it go?
That was long.
It's a bunch of tripe just to make you feel better.
Tell me about it.
Mine made me feel worse.
I got told to do my job.
I mean, Emmeline's card literally got on fire like it was the deck of many things.
Do you think I got, like, scammed?
Hell, we all get scammed. The question is what you take of it.
It is weird that your car just lit up in flames.
Promise I didn't do it.
It was just too cool. It couldn't handle it.
I wonder if it has something to do with this new tattoo I have. Also, I would like to maybe try to find someone to look at it. Of course, the professor can, but maybe a second opinion as well.
Perhaps we should clean the wound first, and I suspect... Well, we did have a wizard back in Anelia who could have potentially studied it, but we did also, make him angry.
Oh no. Are we gonna have to go back and like spend all our money at the hospital?
No, it's... Yeah. She can probably just sleep it off.
I'll be fine.
The party
I'll
chew you up.
through the market and back to Bilgrod's Bulging Barrel, the tavern which you have been staying at these past few days. You walk in and Professor Leorkin is sitting at a table, his nose buried in a book. And as you all walk in, it's very quiet. It is very late evening. I was worried about all of you. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Are you all right?
Mostly. Mostly.
Mostly. I'm sorry. I do not quite understand. What happened? Did you see the source of the corrupted dwarves?
Yes, we found it and we ended it in a manner of speaking.
I see.
Yeah.
Emily got a cool tattoo on her ear.
Yeah. Take a look at this. She kind of like scoots over next to him and plops down. She'll kind of scrunch her hair back and show this super icky looking injury that has a bunch of dried blood and bile kind of just in her hair, and she just didn't
He
clean
gets his
it.
spectacles out and like kind of leans in. I'm sure that wound is not going to heal quite well, but I want to call a scar a tattoo.
Yes, look at the tattoo right here. Isn't it?
I'm sorry, it is nothing there.
Oh.
What?
Valerie looks to other member, to Diablo, saying, "Diablo, can you see the mark on her neck?"
I'll check.
You see what the professor sees.
Nothing.
Yeah, there ain't any shit there.
Maybe it was just dried blood. Are you sure it was a tattoo, Valerie?
We're shifting, changing.
Valerie,
Like it was.
you see the same thing that you saw last time.
Can I look at it?
Nobody else can see it. I'm going to clarify this now.
Can Valerie try to draw an approximation of what she feels it looks like?
So I'm going to say no. And the reason why is because it's never just one thing. And it's painful to look at. Like, it's not just making you feel dizzy. It's making you feel like there's just something about it. Like, you're trying to read it. You just can't wrap your mind over what you're seeing.
It's very difficult to perceive, but it's like a wound of chaos, almost.
Well, I mean, if no one else can see it, it shouldn't be that big of a problem.
Yeah.
We can continue to research it.
Well, the question is, can you see it?
Me?
If we give you a mirror?
I don't know. She'll look around for some kind of mirror or
Can
maybe
I
a
make
bowl
my
of water.
cloak of many factions into a reflective material?
Yeah.
Like a shiny, I mean, I could. It should make it like a shiny, silvery, polished looking fabric. The flashiest
I've never
cloak.
seen a reflective fabric per se.
You can make a cloak out of fragmented mirrors, no? Like that are all put together.
I've
seen that.
A cloak made out of
Sure,
mirror
I'll
shards.
allow it.
Yeah. Oh, I love this a lot. Yeah, so it's now like a cloak
But I'm
of
going to
mirrors.
clarify right now that it cannot have any additional use other than oh yeah, I can see in this.
Oh,
It's
no,
a
yeah, it's
common
fine.
item.
I'm not going to use it to attack a monster, but this is super. She's loving this right now.
No using this against a Medusa. I will kill you.
Oh, why not? You could use a common mirror.
Yeah, and she pulls the cloak up over her arm and kind of tilts it so you can she can to where the wound is. Not only you get to see what the actual bile-stricken wound is, but does she see the mark?
She does not.
Weird.
It's okay to be a little, shaken up. Don't worry, Val.
Are you sure you weren't hit on the head and maybe you're just seeing things? Or something's burrowed its way into your mind?
It was like a bug. Check this out. You can actually see some of the connective tissue right here if you really dig in.
No. No, thank you.
Just start playing around with it a little bit.
Through the mirror.
You want me to heal that?
Yeah, and just a second. And then as she's playing with it, she would like to further describe to the professor what is under the city. The ruins of the previous city, right? The creature.
I see. I did not quite know that it was still traversable. I believe many things can be recovered if they were to send parties on it, especially since you seem to do you tell him about the entity that you guys encountered?
I mention it, but I do not mention what happened to it. I leave that up for Valerie. I'm not touching that.
I am worried about this entity that you said you encountered.
Well, it through our actions, it was sent back from where it came.
I see. Then perhaps it would be safe for us to notify leaders of the city and allow them to go and send recovery teams into the city to get priceless things. I'm sure that were lost in the calamity.
We should advise that they should wait a little bit for whatever corruption to fully recede.
And there wasn't much valuable.
Yes. Well, I mean, if they send more, I mean, digging teams could likely show up, and we also found old mines that were still in condition, so it would be likely some value. Also, there is the matter of we did not discover who was bringing people to that location. The dwarf who I saw in the middle of the night, they did not go to this creature of their own will. They were taken. Now, whether that was others attempting to profit off of the destruction these creatures cause, or suffering from the corruption themselves in some small way.
I see. Well, in the morning we can go and let Captain Delia know what you all found out, and by extension me as your employer, and see what further action she might want to take. All right, I'll to bed with all of you. You seem to be injured, or at least tired.
That would be best. I'm going to take my leave and write my report to the keepers.
Oh, come here for a sec, though.
Oh.
And I, put my hands over you and cast Cure Wounds.
Thank you. She'll give you, 2 silver.
Money!
Paid for your services.
And then after that, she will return to her quarters.
I assume we have to pay for rooms again.
The professor has taken care of those for you today.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
No sleeping outside tonight.
Before Valerie goes to bed, she'd like to cast sending to send a message to someone.
Okay.
But she's gonna do it alone.
Can I have everybody deaf in the game?
Twice! Okay. And no, I did not plan this out.
Okay, those are the best ones. Everybody's deafened. Go ahead.
Okay. Louis, this is Valerie. I am currently in Rebellion. Just freed some kind of entity of chaos. It left a mark. I need orders. Please. Valerie.
Valerie, it is the middle of the night. Why am I being woken up? I will pass along what you said, but please do not wake me.
I gotta send again.
You bitch.
Understood. I will send a letter with updates. I'm a little concerned being so far away without direction. Sorry to disturb. And I'm gonna let it go without finishing, but it will still finish the sending.
What you get is a slew of insults back until the 25 words are met. And then tell everybody John Deffen.
A piece of shit. That is the biggest waste of powerful magic I've ever done.
So
you can't hear me. You can't hear me, right? No? Okay.
And really quick through the night, if it's possible, Evelyn actually has to run out and find like a little post office to deliver this report for the Sunkeepers.
Okay. As you find a postal box or office to quickly do a drop off, and as you're walking back through the city, you look down one of the alleys, and you start to hear a crescendo of whispers in the darkness. And just for a moment, you feel as if two glowing eyes are peering at you through the shadows. And as the whispers come to a peak, they suddenly are cut off as you blink. Nothing is there once more.
I gotta get some sleep. And she'll return.
As the party goes to sleep for the night, you may all mark your character sheets for a long rest.
Yes.
Let's go.
And this is where we're going to take our mid-session break. It's a little earlier than normal, but
it's an appropriate
a great
moment.
time. So everybody, thank you so much for watching so far. We're going to take a quick break here to revitalize ourselves and get some snacks, some more to drink, etc., etc., etc. And we'll be back here momentarily. If you're just now joining us,
oh my gosh. Hello, everyone. We're so happy that you're just joining us. But, you know,
Quentin isn't.
You want to know... Yeah, I know. But, I mean, if you want to hear what we said before this, there's a couple ways you can do that. So first thing, we do all of this on the lovely podcast networks. We put everything out there so you can hear our lovely voices but not see our delightful, bright, well-lit faces. And if you want to catch the full recorded stream, we release that every Monday on YouTube. And you can hear all of the things that the rest of the party didn't hear when everyone else was deafened, and know the secrets that they don't know. But if you want to catch us live next time, we do this every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Central Time on Lich Souls.
Well, everybody, we'll be back here in a little bit. See ya real soon. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the mid-session break of Prestige Encounters. Us players take this time to refresh ourselves and get a few more snacks, refill our drinks, in order to bring you a more exciting adventure. We would like to take this time to let you know about a few things that goes beyond our Dungeons & Dragons campaign. First and foremost, we have a Discord server at lichsouls.com/Discord that you can join and then play a wide assortment of games with us like Dead by Daylight, Sea of Thieves, first-person shooters, and more. The games we play together change as time goes on and new games are released, and you can join our Discord for more up-to-date information. You can even join us every Tuesday for our community game nights. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe once a month to one channel of your choice for free. Here at Lich Souls Gaming, we have streams that go beyond Dungeons & Dragons. Throughout the week, you can catch me live playing an assortment of games and even use your channel points that you earn during the streams in order to affect what happens in the stream itself. We have over 20 static and animated emotes that our subscribers get to use in our channel and other channels as well. So hit that subscribe button and join all the fun. Well, my cup of players' tears is running dry, so I'm going to let our other cast members tell you about our amazing sponsors for the rest of the stream.
Hi there viewers, I'm Josh from Prestige Encounters, and I heard you wanted the best looking maps out of all your friends. Well, do I have you covered with Arkenforge, the best map making tool for all your TTRPGs. There are many different asset packs which can be used within Arkenforge, But if none of these tickle your fancy, then import your own and create anything your heart desires. When building those maps, you don't want to forget about these features such as built-in animation and music plugins to make your maps feel alive at every moment, touchscreen support with Fog of War which allows in-person play, and a dynamic lighting system to make even your nighttime maps look their best. Making maps has never been easier, but now I hear what you're saying. I don't like subscription fees, and that's okay. Neither do I. Arkenforge is luckily only a single-time purchase, and we can help you out even more if you use code LITSOULS at checkout. That's right folks, if you want the best maps around, use Arkenforge, and don't forget to use our code LITSOULS at checkout.
Welcome to Prestige Tales.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you come in there. Welcome to another episode of Prestige Tales. Tonight, we tell the tale of the Dungeon Master who could. Once upon a time, there was a story of a Dungeon Master trying to weave a grand tale of heroes and monsters. While the prose was mighty, something was missing. Combat in its most epic form must come with epic music. Knowing that this was lacking, one day the Dungeon Master tried to create music of their own. Let's see what happened. A moment meant to be the culmination of their tale instead became a tragic end. Ashamed, the Dungeon Master walked off into the sunset, never to be seen again. The moral of this tale, be the Dungeon Master that could with Midnight Syndicate.
Yeah, and you all hear an angelic choral movement surrounding the Casimir, which does not fit this music that's playing right now, which is fine. 'Cause it's lovely music.
Midnight Syndicate are a talented musical production group creating gothic, horror, and fantasy music from your role-playing game at home. Don't be a natural 1, roll a natural 20 with Midnight Syndicate. These absolute legends can be found at www.midnightsyndicate.com on the YouTube, Alexa, Spotify, or Apple Music.
Oh, hey there, bud. Didn't see you there. Glad you could stop on by during your mid-session break there. Oh, I'm just having a cold one and watching the game here in memory of my late cousin. You may have heard of the guy, Prestige Pete Peterson. God rest his soul. Boy, I tell you, old Pete there was a good man, and definitely did not fake his own death to throw off the scent of the IRS there. Oh, that's a touchdown. But if old Petey were here, he'd want me, his cousin, Lich Souls Larry, to tell you all about the incredible merch over there at the Lich Souls Gaming Merch Store. Every bit of merch you can think of to help support your favorite D&D stream. They got such things as t-shirts, hoodies, mouse pads, stickers, and so much more. So head on over to lichsouls.com/merch and pick you up some merch there today. Well, yeah, I better get on up out of here and let you get back to your mid-session break there. Let me just find my coat and oh, when you know it, I'm already wearing it. But before I go, you know I got this nice casserole back at the house if you want to come on by and take it home with you. Wouldn't be no trouble at all. You can just bring the container back at your earliest convenience. Let me just try to find my quote here. Oh, still wearing it. Oh, jeez. I swear my mind these days, it just ain't what it used to be. Speaking of losing their mind, you know who died recently?
Did you just yawn?
Yes.
Tell me, son, what have you been drinking to keep yourself hydrated and energized?
Generic coffee brand?
Fool! You should be drinking Rogue Energy.
What's Rogue Energy?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Rogue Energy is an energy drink made by gamers for gamers. It is made to be the ultimate gaming energy drink with 0 fillers, 0 added sugars, plenty of essential vitamins, and oh so low calories. You can be supremely energized and or hydrated without the monstrous macros of the competitors. Not to mention the wide array of delicious flavors that Rogue Energy and Hydration come in. That includes both the powder formula and canned energy drinks. And get this, Lich Souls Gaming knows that our viewers are hard-working and hard-gaming individuals that need that energy throughout the day. So you can use code LichSouls at checkout for a discount off your order of Rogue Energy. And how do you feel, young gamer? I feel great. Rogue Energy has been a complete game changer. And my order also came with this convenient shaker. You've really shown me some useful info, Mr. Rogue, sir. Now that is indeed what I love to hear.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back, everybody. Hi.
That was dramatic.
Yo.
Wow.
Yeah, you caught us in the middle of a screaming match. That's why.
Yeah, we were arguing over tea.
Yeah, but the proper way to make a cuppa.
Not arguing
I'm not
over
saying
tea,
that
arguing about
putting
tea.
water in a kettle is not the right way. I'm saying that there's no difference in how the tea tastes or
No.
quality if you boil it via microwave.
You don't put it in the microwave.
But if you're not
crucify
you can't
this
give me a
man.
reason other than we don't like it. There's no real reason.
Welcome to
That is a reason. That is a reason.
Wait,
We don't like
wait.
it.
If you don't microwave your
Stop.
water, how do you know the
wake up
difference?
in the morning, coming down from the upstairs of Belgrad's bulging barrel.
Coming down from the upstairs.
So thank you for joining us for our weekly Prestige Encounters podcast, where we yell all at the same time about the wrong way to make tea or the proper way to make tea. But now we're gonna go back and play D&D.
As you all come down, breakfast is being served, very dwarvish in its cuisine, fried foods, hearty foods, things that would give you very bad cholesterol, bacon, bangers and mash, all sorts of things. What's up?
How do you think
Do they
dwarves
serve tea with it?
The innkeeper is kind of holding a controlled flame beneath individual mugs, heating up the water, and that way, and offers it to each of you.
Oh, I fucked
with
it up.
some freshly made tea leaves with the metal things that you can like put the loose leaf in and put it in.
Yeah, at least it's a flame.
a can of snooze?
There is. Yes, so that's what's happening. But the food is what I was focusing on here. Ham steaks, bangers and mash, fried things, eggs, that sort of thing. With that.
We're digging in. I'm gonna get
It's in that tea.
eggs.
So I was wanting to talk about the rest of the plan. Once we are here and we are able to let Captain know and put all this behind us, collect your reward. We could continue on to the south and make our way to the Moldwood and find the ruins that we have. I have hired you all to do. There is an interesting history I would like to explore there. So I would like to not delay this any longer than we already have.
Of course, once we receive our reward, and then we will continue. That's why we're here, to help you.
And he pats like his messenger bag that he has next to his chair. I've already collected the things I need to collect here in the city, so I would like to be out of here by the earliest this evening. We can go ahead and start moving.
Well, I don't have any more business here, so I'm ready to go whenever.
We just have to go back to receive our reward for, defeating the entity that was.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, money first, and yeah.
Wonderful. So, are you all done with your meals?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Everyone's shoving like
So much food.
mouthfuls. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Just put some.
Drinking
bacon
so
in
much
your
tea.
pocket. Can I get some of this ham to go?
Ooh, yeah.
If you want to take food to go, you can add 2 rations to your inventory
Yeah.
if you so choose.
Yeah. We have to eat relatively quickly.
Bacon
Ration
sandwiches.
ball.
Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
And rations should be getting tracked. You should be having 3 rations a day.
Huh. What if I don't have to eat? Oh,
Wow. Flex much.
sorry, I don't know what that
forget
was.
to
Now I
eat.
know why you hate microwaves so much. It's gonna fry your
I just had a
brain.
moment there.
It's
I just had a moment.
Yeah,
That
no
was so
eating,
weird.
gang. Let's go.
We're gonna collect some rewards. We're not heading towards another city, but do we? Are we taking our cart from here, like into the Lemold Woods? Is that an option, or do we leave it here for when we come back?
I don't see why we would leave it.
We can just take it.
Yeah, because we have nowhere we can sell stuff, so we shouldn't pick up like anything else for sale. Or... No.
What are
We'll
you
do
trying to
that
figure out?
Well, are we? Yeah, I guess we're trying to determine if we're going to grab our cart or if we should purchase some goods to leave with it, so that when we come back we can sell it somewhere else. Or
Well, I mean, we could just figure that out on our second pass back through. We could just take the cart with us regardless.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Just
we
in
can
case we gotta
scavenge.
hold anything.
Are you hoarding all the cushions again, Valerie?
Of course I am. They're for myself and Emily.
All right, pile of leaves for me then.
I didn't know the pillows were available.
Oh, sorry.
They are not.
And we should pick up probably some spare food, unless Talia, you think you can hunt and forage for us. But let's get our reward.
I can try, but also to be on the safe side, I think finding rations would also be a good idea.
Okay, so hardtack for everyone.
Yeah. Bacon sandwiches.
So
I have approximately 18 rations left.
Oh.
So I'm doing quite well. I've
it
been
is
eating lots of
a
salads.
7-day journey to Moldwood.
Okay.
Oh, I need more food then.
But we will be
Oh,
stopping
wow.
in the
My
city,
rations here.
right outside the
Turkey?
tunnel of Rubalon. This is the elvish city of Alaman.
Oh, so
About
then
4
we
days
should.
in.
So we should probably pick up some additional goods for sale then.
What do they need in Amelin?
That was just on the way. It's the shortest path from A to B.
Yeah. Sorry, I mean, what would they take as trade goods? What would they most want from this
Well, it
place?
is mostly a forest surrounded city. The dwarves have a lot of ale and root exports. Or
Maybe
elves are fantastic craftsmen. They're as are dwarves, but they have a different style. You see.
Okay. So
we could also attempt to take some coastal items.
Or minerals.
Mhm.
minerals and ore and coastal items. So we're looking for like seashells by the seashore.
Bram, did you
I do
trade
not know
everything
if
in?
she sells seashells by a seashore here in Rubalon.
There were a
just-
couple branches of that in that area.
Just for clarification on the rations do specify they are a day's worth of rations each. So are we subtracting just one per day?
Because
Because
that's
that's
one per day.
Okay.
I said like in my mind it was
You
3
said-
meals,
yeah.
1 ration per meal.
Yeah, they're lembas bread. You just take a bite out of them.
it's
We
like
can't
a
say that. We can't say
like
that.
a thing for
We can't say
sorry,
that.
they're llama bread. They're made of llamas.
it's just 1 day's worth of food in each thing.
I know I'm gonna say, and we also have the drake, which if we cut the tail off, and we can
We've
make
got good berries too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's...
Yeah, you come anywhere near my pet and
Let's
I
head off
will
to,
stab you.
Let's head off to update them on our success, and we'll mull over our shopping once we figure out how much we get paid.
Do you think they'll ask for proof? We didn't get any proof.
Did you not pick up some horrible things and put them in your bag?
Well, I mean, I have kind of scurried through it. I have like this, and it's just a piece of rock, like a corner, something. That's it.
Well, the fact that there hasn't been any attacks and well, their investigations will have to show that we are telling the truth. We just had to be very convincing.
All right, well, let's go ahead and head to the barracks.
Yes. And I think they will profit from being able to explore the parts of the city they thought were inaccessible.
Yeah. That's the goal.
Yes.
So is there anything that you're looking to buy before you leave the city?
Potentially stuff for sale, and we should just have some spare rations.
Yeah, I think rations would be a good idea.
How many rations are you looking to buy? Not per person, like total.
It's a week of travel, so...
A day of rations is 5 silver pieces.
Let me see how much I got.
We got the money.
Yeah.
So I will let you all go ahead and add rations to your inventories for however many you want to buy. It's 5 silver pieces per thing of rations. You have about 4 days before you get to Allerman, which is another city. And then 3 days past Allerman. 4 rations, 4 days. But things could hold you up on your way there. You don't know.
I'm gonna
Do we
buy
know
9.
if there's any like tolls or anything in Alaruman?
On your way out of Rubalon, there's going to be a toll.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
Well,
9 rations.
The toll for your group plus wagon, from what you know, will be about 5 gold total.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm buying no rations.
Okay.
Valerie's gonna buy 7.
Guess I'm living off good berries.
I can get you some if you want. I can buy you some
Buy
rations.
me 4.
Just 4?
Mhm.
Okay.
And then we were gonna look at some potential goods to bring with us to sell in the Elven City.
How much money do you want to invest in, let's say, ore?
I've got 35 gold. So however much that gets me.
Do we want to invest in the party funds, and this is the question? Or is this going to be just Cram doing it again?
I don't
Might
mind.
have to we might have to get another card if we go crazy.
I would be willing to use the party funds if we wanted to do something like. How much is in the party funds right now?
A number.
A good number.
400 gold, 20 platinum.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I feel if we do 70 gold for 70%, and then Krim can do the last 30 gold, 100 gold in ore. I don't know how much that is.
It just depends on how much space that takes up in the cart, right?
So
Yeah, that's
100 gold worth of gold bars would be 2 pounds.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty
or
light.
50 silver for 1 pound of silver, and then so that would be 200 pounds of silver. For 100.
That is not so light.
Gold.
100 gold, 50 pounds of silver.
Yeah. So the trade-off there is that
Or 100 gold, 50 pounds of silver, sorry.
if somebody were to steal 2 pounds of gold from you, that would be a lot easier than stealing all the 100 pounds of, the 200 pounds of silver. You can also buy copper. 50 copper is 1 pound of copper. So you get, I don't know, 20 pounds per 1 gold. So it'll be 2,000 pounds of copper. If I'm doing my math correctly.
I don't think
How many
can handle all this.
How many coins of silver could you make out of 100 pounds?
But that's not quite how the exchange works. The
Just trying
coins
to-
have to be minted and
Oh,
stamped by the manufacturer
that's a little-
of it.
Okay. So
It is an interesting thought, though. Theoretically, if you wanted to go and break into a treasury and steal your stamps or coins, you could do that. You just have to go into this, like, one of the banks, one might say.
These are bad thoughts. Cram would not have them.
I mean, we all have bad thoughts. It's just a matter of whether or not we act on those thoughts.
Is this being discussed in character at all, or?
Cram doesn't suggest it though.
Valerie seems to be considering. So we think like we'll do silver and a small amount of gold, and we can put the gold in the bag of holding, and silver in the cart.
What? So £1 of gold and then £50 of silver. Is that right?
Yeah.
It would be 100 pounds of silver.
50 pounds of gold if you're doing the 100 gold's worth.
Well,
I don't think. I think we do a small amount of gold and a large amount of silver,
Well,
right?
it's £1 for 50 gold. I'm not dividing this shit up. Either you get the £1 per pound or not.
I think that works. A pound of gold is still a very small amount, and then we have 100 pounds of silver.
Yeah.
I think it works. We just gotta make sure not to let it get stolen.
And Cram, you buy the gold if you want to do it out of your own money, or do you want to do it just out of party funds?
I mean, ultimately, we're gonna get the
100 pounds
turn, right? And then that's when the split occurs.
Yeah, okay, let's do it that way. So yeah, we'll do 1 pound of gold and 100 pounds of silver, was it?
Yes.
Tell me how much money that is.
I've given 30, so you need to give 70. Yeah.
70? Okay. For all that? Okay.
So 100 total, basically.
Okay. 1 pound of gold and 100 pounds of silver.
Yeah, so
Will that all fit in the cart?
Cram gets 30%. No, I mean that shouldn't fit. That should fit in the cart. I mean, metal's pretty dense, right?
Yeah, well, and a pound of gold I can just put in the bag of holding.
Which is heavier, a pound of feathers or a pound of metal?
A pound of metal, obviously.
Getting pounded.
Whoa.
Let's have a talk on the channel, please.
It's about punching somebody. You know, that's what that term used to mean, by the way.
I mean, we've already talked about scissoring, I think.
You want to get pounded behind school after that.
Out.
Bro.
That's what they beat you up. They punch you in the face.
That's what they used to say to me in high school.
Is it really?
Do you want to talk? Oh.
That's
good.
Just my local priest.
So we got 100 gold worth of money that we're putting in the cart, and maybe that 1 pound goes to the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus whatever Cram wants to buy.
And we're gonna put the cushions on top of the 100 pounds of silver.
That's including what Cram wants to buy. So basically, the 100 gold that everybody's pitched in from the party funds and from Cram's personal money has been turned into the 1 pound of gold, 100 pounds of silver. When we get to where we're going, we sell it all, and then Cram gets 30%.
Okay.
Nice.
Do math later. All right, and can we buy like a carpet to lay over top of the silver? So there's.
I can cover it with leaves.
Not putting leaves in the back of the cart. I know you keep wanting to make leaves, but leaves get in things.
Leaves and
Or
flowers.
It might take a while, but I can definitely do it.
I mean, we can just get like can we buy like a rug to throw over top of the bars of silver?
Yeah, or really just
for
hold the cart
3
together.
silver, sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Do you get a rug and pillows?
Yeah, we have a rug and pillows. Yeah, well, the rug anyone can enjoy. The pillows are just for Emmeline and Valerie.
I put a single rose on top of it.
I'm gonna buy my own pillow at this rate.
I contributed.
Everyone buys pillows. They'll think we're just shipping pillows.
Yeah, whenever this is happening, Diablo's just gonna stay on his horse and keep point, I guess.
Yeah,
We have
I assume
horses.
They don't have any like silks for.
Yeah, we have
sale or
horses.
anything. Yeah. Nice.
Oh.
Let's go.
Emmeline is
thought we
riding
lost
a
them.
horse.
Let's go get money.
No.
Maybe. Or arrested. Who knows?
Was it 2 horses that we have?
Two
I think so.
horses
And then a cart.
to ride, and one on the cart, and then a cart. And we still don't have diamonds.
Yet.
Diamonds.
Well, until we get rid of a certain something.
Well, we're gonna need them eventually. Anyways, up to you, Mr. Dungeon Master.
Sure.
I think we're ready to roll.
You begin to head towards the barracks of the guards of the city, the Roubaix Leon Guard. And you re-meet with Captain Delia Emercy. As you are approaching her office, you walk in, there's the main clerk, and then you're directed down the hall to her office. You open the door and see that she is very furiously writing onto a scroll of parchment, and she looks up. Oh, hello, welcome back, and good. I'm glad to see you in one piece. How did your journey go? Did you investigate the attack? You've been gone for a couple days.
We investigated, we suffered, and we fixed the problem.
Maybe.
She's seriously doing like slow blinks for a little bit.
I have documented some of the findings that we have. Basically, as you can see here, the ruins beneath the city, and she'll start showing off these
She has a PowerPoint
sketches.
presentation ready to go.
She's been sketching.
So
She loves presenting for
you
captains.
found your way into the old city of Rebellion, the ruins. You found that there's a viable path there into the main part of the city as well. You found an ancient entity within the old castle ruins.
Correct.
Yes.
Something like that.
And what
it
did
should-
you do with this entity?
We sent it back to the rift of which it crept into this world.
You see. And we do not know if it can return to wreak havoc on us once again.
It did not seem to be interested in wreaking any havoc. Its imprisonment is what was causing the corruption. Its presence would have slowly corrupted this entire kingdom.
And there's
Although
apparently
objectively-
something that was kidnapping people and taking them down there by force. So there might be some sort of underground activity, pardon the pun, that we are unaware of.
Of course, and it's very likely that they were aware of these tunnels. They say not all, I mean, people were going in there, they were drawn to this entity, and, some of the bodies were from the Calamity, and some of them seem to be relatively fresh.
Okay. I did promise you a reward. And so you shall get one.
She
Whoa,
summarily executes this.
Book.
Whoa.
We love to see it.
Don't open it, it might be a trap.
She gives us £1 of gold and £100 of silver.
Yeah, the book explodes. We take 200 acid damage.
100,000.
Because she actually picked out the Dungeons and Dragons player's manual, which is like breaking the fourth wall, and yeah, that's what kills us. So our characters realize they're characters in a game, and then they see us standing up above them on camera, controlling.
Severance.
It wouldn't be the first time a book kills us.
Nope.
Who died to a book?
I don't think we should talk about that. I don't think that we should harken back to those memories.
It
And,
definitely won't be the last time someone gets hurt by a book.
and it could happen to anyone.
Books can give you paper cuts.
Yep.
I'll never get hurt by a book because I ain't opening one.
What if I throw a book at you?
I'll catch
We'll
it.
just kick it out of the way.
Hmm.
You can't out-throw me.
Oh, every joke we make is reducing what we get.
Oh no.
I will give you an option. Either you may have this item that we confiscated after off of a traveling performer that ended up being a con artist, or you can have a monetary reward of 100 gold.
What's the item?
She'll bring out these sapphire lens spectacles with a gold frame. These are from what some of the magic casters within our guard ranks told me are known as Eyes of Charming. These crystal lenses fit over the eyes. They have 3 charges. While wearing them, you can expend 1 or more charges to cast Charm Person. For 1 charge, you cast level 1 version of the spell. You increase the spell's level by 1 for each additional charge you expend. The lenses regain all expended charges daily at dawn.
That is super great.
That's cool.
Ooh. I like that.
So,
I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I'm thinking that money sounds a little bit better right now.
How much money?
If you think about this, we could use this to get
We could charm people to get money.
troublesome circumstances. You know? Would you rather charm a monster instead of fighting it? It could just be defending, this could be...
These things, they work on monsters?
I don't know, but what's the difference? A human can be a monster too.
I guess, depending on the way you look at it, but if we got a monster in front of us, I'm not really one to do any friend making if they're obviously very hostile.
I don't know. It could be useful. Does it? I mean, it's up to us. How much gold would they offer instead of this?
100.
It's 100 gold or the Eyes of Charming.
I mean, I would suspect something like this is almost priceless there.
I like the Eyes of Charming.
I like them too.
Yeah.
And you'll
Both
look
of you should
smarter
put it
if you're
on.
wearing them,
We should see who looks better in the blue.
But it clashes with me. I'm all in red.
You know what?
I don't need glasses to charm people.
That's what I'm thinking as well, even though glasses don't really suit my style anyway. Honestly, if you want to take the glasses, go ahead. We're probably going to make more in that return from our shipment anyway.
I don't particularly desire them. So.
Cran?
Glasses.
There's glasses.
Renata. The blue is complimentary.
Say he's one to charm people.
The spell does it. The glasses do it for you. It's not going to be based on your personal charisma, but it could get a sort of a bind. I mean, I could be unconscious, and maybe Diablo is away, and we won't be there to get you out of trouble.
I think we should take the glasses.
I think we get the glasses.
I think it would look good on Naoki.
Oh.
Sure. You guys can decide between the two of you.
Yes, I suppose we'll take these. Better they go to use to save the future heroes of this continent. Well, the people who spend time with Diablo Dorado by nature are the heroes of the future.
That's for damn sure.
Glasses it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Glasses it is. Okay. There we have it.
I'm on my head.
We can always charm people for more money if needs be.
Well, I appreciate your service, and I will be sure to communicate what you have done to the higher ups and see if there's ever a need for you to arise. I do appreciate it, and I hope you have a safe journey out to Rubela.
We won't take any more of your time. Thank you, and hopefully your people will be able to recover some of what was lost in the calamity now that you're aware that some parts of the city are still stable.
And just for some clarification, because one of my comrades here made a comment, we will not be using these classes to charm people out of their money, seeing as that's what, got them here in the first place.
That's just a horrible misuse of magical items.
Yeah, we would never do that.
Do you a coy wink?
You're the person who's like, I'm not gonna do a crime.
My back and start finishing this paperwork. Whether you're here when I am done or not, the next 10 seconds is up to you.
Sounds like a threat.
And she
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
begin
Off we go.
writing on the parchment.
You really said, I'm not gonna do a crime with this. Wink.
I didn't wink.
The fact that you said the word wink as you winked was even more troubling.
What do you mean, wink?
Dude, you did. Never mind.
I can't wink.
Gonna
so
charm
just
the
get this.
tree.
Yeah, somebody like Harry Potter winking, where they're just like actually blinking out of sequence.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I do.
And soon enough, the party, and it's not late morning at this point, the party begins to move out of the city for Balon to the tunnels to the south. Let me roll some percentile die.
Yay! Because we're about to fight a monster.
Any discussions you would like to have while you're on your 3 days worth of travel to Allerman? Sorry, 4 days worth of travel.
Oh, before we left, Valerie would have arranged to mail a letter.
Okay.
Which, yeah. The letter that got right in as my recap in the last session.
Emmeline, during the travels, would like to do two things. In combination with each other. Every night or whatever, when we take a break. She'd like to go ahead and check on everyone, if they're okay with that. Just a couple people every day. Get a physical going on, just making sure everyone's vital signs are good. Because I still have yet to discover why everyone was resurrected. And then in addition, I'd like to paint everyone.
Paint?
Like
pictures.
Like paint a picture of us or paint on us?
Oh, a picture of you. Just a little...
I was gonna say,
just
paint
a little
flower
mustache
on my cheek.
But that's how she'll spend the traveling.
Can you make me look like a tiger?
I can do that.
Nah.
No.
It's like a festival, like a fair, state fair face painting.
So, as this is all happening, on the second day, for the most part, the road is just a plain stone tunnel, cobblestone pathway, and every now and then there's a cart going back and forth. You pass another cart. Who is currently driving?
Talia.
Talia?
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
You've been...
Yes, animal handling.
Sure.
Make a perception check, please.
Oh, yeah.
Just assume that a ranger's good with animals.
Yeah, man. That's terrible.
The druid. Okay. So, On the third day of your travel, make sure you have all marked 3 rations out of your character sheets, please. Talia, as you are continuing to drive the cart, you see a flash of blue up ahead, and you're starting to hear shouts of alarm.
Oh. Oh no. Alarms are ringing. Alarms.
Oh, no.
Oh, hell no. Uh-oh.
Are we able to get a visual on what the noise is?
Make a perception check.
Okay. 17. I'm
So
locked in.
as Emmeline is coming up to the front of the cart to like peer ahead to see what is going on, the body of a dwarf goes flying 60 feet and arcs over past of you. You watch as up ahead another dwarf is running, and he's like he's sweating. He looks terrified for his life just as these 2 glowing blue eyes in this maw opens up with a crackle of light inside and rips down on the front top half of this dwarf, tearing it apart, and the legs just move for a couple more feet without its top of its host, and then topples over. In fact, let me give you all visual.
Oh,
wait, what
That's beautiful.
This great blue serpent roars,
Nah.
electricity crackling from its breath as it does so.
Super cool.
Oh shit.
Oh god. I think he was trying to split.
Charm it, Naoki, go.
And with that, I need everybody to roll for initiative and just now.
In and now.
And a now.
In the now of time.
Right meow.
Oh, bro.
Where are we, by the way?
That at the
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Initiative.
I always just
now.
Initiative
I know, but I mean,
is
like,
my
are we in a
enemy.
tunnel?
Do we have to be standing where we are here, or can we move ourselves before we roll initiative?
You can move yourselves, but no further ahead than Valerie is currently.
Okay.
If you're in the cart, you all need to be next to each other in the middle. If your character's in the cart, you need to be in the middle.
Emmeline is riding her horse.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, for fuck's sake.
Let me
I gotta
refresh.
Stay on patrol. I gotta stay on patrol.
So,
Hey,
either you're in the cart or you're on your own horse.
Diablo.
Yeah.
Why don't we swap?
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Yeah. It did put me in the turn tracker for some reason, but let me roll again. I think it's because I've got my character sheet open in a separate window.
What is your dexterity
23.
modifier?
Oh,
Which one?
It's gonna be Valerie, since that was one that determined that 23.
+3.
Plus, what's your dexterity score?
Oh, it's 16.
All right, roll d20 for me, please.
Oh my god.
Roll it.
I got a 16.
15.
All right.
Monster goes first.
Monster
Diablo
goes first.
Yeah, I need to put myself in initiative order because it didn't work. So.
Let me know when you're in the initiative and you have the.
Yeah. Did that work? Okay, yeah, so Diablo will be a 23, I'll be a 15. Perfect.
Okay. Yeah, the creature is going to roar and is going to run forward.
This thing's big.
To here. And it is going to breathe out a line of lightning. I need a dex save from Valerie, Naoki, Renatus, and Talia, please. A dex save. You need a 16 or higher to succeed, as a lightning breath comes from this creature. A straight line of lightning.
No.
Do you get advantage on your dex saves there, Renatus?
I rolled a 16
I got a 16 either way.
Excuse me.
I just saw him.
I don't know. It just
So
I don't know
13
why.
from Valerie. We got a 16 from Renatus, a 13 from Talia, and a 4 from Naoki. This is 12d10 worth of damage.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that's
a lot of damage.
Well,
that's
a lot of damage.
Problem.
Does this hit the cart as well?
I'm down.
oh my god.
I'm down.
I'm fully dead.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Valerie is completely dead.
No.
That is
I'm taking half of that, aren't
my
I?
hit points.
No.
Yeah, full kill.
That is how that works.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Hold on.
That is full death.
Hold on.
You rolled two
that
natural
would
10s.
kill everybody. Talia has 58 HP. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
You
Yeah.
only
Yeah,
have
and I'm-
43 HP?
There's
I'm
no
down.
way that you only have 36 HP there, Naoki.
I mean, well, he's got a D8, and
You rolled low.
yeah, he's a
That
druid.
is
Yeah, I could.
insane.
That's realistic,
Hmm.
especially if his con's not super high.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that would
Oh.
kill multiple people.
That would kill
Did we
everyone.
just get...
Yeah.
No.
Hold on, hold on,
Balls.
hold on. That's funny. Okay.
Nah,
I have a
I'd
plan.
win.
I have a plan, guys. Don't worry. It's okay.
It's
okay.
That saves.
Can you mass revive?
That actually, it would knock me down. It wouldn't kill me, though.
Okay.
Let me know what happens, because I have to describe. You'll have to describe something if she's dead.
Yeah. Okay. As this line of lightning goes straight out and hitting the party square on, the cart gets destroyed. The horses that lead it immediately fried and are centered things on the ground. And all that was left are 4 smoking bodies. Whether they are alive or not, the rest of the party does not know. But everybody else jumps to action.
Wow.
If we succeeded, it would just take half.
You take half, yeah.
Okay.
I guess I should change my health.
43.
That still
Wow,
kills.
that hurt.
Boom. Whew. That was shocking.
Well,
Oh,
Good night, everybody.
Well,
intentional.
Naoki, you are at 0 HP as well. Valerie's at 0 HP.
trying to fix it. It's being weird.
this is the first time I've been down. Wow.
And the first time you've been down, you're... Yep.
You're
All
so-
right.
What?
Diablo,
Do
it's
you
your
get back up
turn.
again?
Woo!
Never gonna-
Okay. Yeah, Diablo, seeing a bunch of his friends get fried. Let's just see. Let me think. Yeah, I mean this thing, it's pretty big. I'm assuming, right?
It's considered a huge creature.
Okay, huge creature. I was pulling up the
think
riding
it's
horse stat
just
block.
Slightly too big on the map. There we go. That is a huge sized creature.
Yeah, I mean, and what? Because everything above that would be like gigantic or whatever, right?
Yeah, four squares or more is gargantuan.
Gargantuan. Okay. So, Diablo, seeing this thing's 30 feet away from him, Diablo will hop off the horse. Because fuck all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to run at this thing. Using 40 feet of his movement to get by its side. And he is going to attack it.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to actually, for his unarmed strike, he's going to make it a grapple attempt. It's the biggest thing that Diablo has tried to grapple yet. And I want that to be acrobatics.
That's a natural 20 for a 23.
Natural 20. Okay, so it isn't grappled. But he will make an attack against it. A martial arts attack for a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
And that will be 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
And don't forget that you have to roll to attack to do your grapple, don't you?
No.
I thought we clarified that.
Yeah, we clarified they're two separate options, but he will, because he hasn't tried to do it yet this turn, he will use his punch and grab ability, and it needs to make another dexterity save. Or not dexterity save, but acrobatics check.
11.
11, that will fail, and it is now grappled as Diablo meets this ginormous serpent thing and just grips into it in a way where he is slightly immobilizing it. And he will use a point of mojo for flurry of blows. So that's going to be a 16 to hit.
16 will miss.
Okay.
But you do get advantage because it's grapple, don't you?
I think so. I haven't checked that. I think I do.
Okay. Probably important to know that if your whole class is centered around grappling.
Yeah, it's just been a minute since I've actually grappled something, at least. One moment. Yeah, I do get advantage. So let me roll that once more. That's a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
And he's going to make that a stunning strike.
Okay. What's the save?
15. Con. All right, think. Let me double check. That is... Yeah,
you have 19.
15 con. 19? Okay, succeeds. Alright, and he'll make another attack against it for his final thing. And that will be a 25.
25 will hit.
For 8 points of bludgeoning.
8 points of bludgeoning damage. All right. So Diablo running up to the creature, grabbing onto it, and then hitting it 2 times. Diablo trying to find a vital point, but fails to do so, but still doing quite a bit of damage in his first turn. Anything else?
Nope. That'll be it.
All right. Talia, what are your last words?
Help, please, save me. Oh no.
It's not Renatus' turn.
Cool. Okay, first things first here. I'm gonna cast False Life on myself. Get myself some extra hit points here, which, what, 10? So yeah, it's an automatic 10. Okay. And then... sorry, I'm just still so taken back from that. Bonus action, summon my Echo. He's here now. And then... let's see here, what can I do? I'm going to go ahead and use my action surge to try to get up into the fight here. Let's see how far away is he? But can't really go that far. Okay, I get right there. Get right there. Then I will get my Echo to move up. Right up on this thing. And I will attack from my Echo's position.
Okay, Cram's on deck, Emlin's in the hole.
That is a dirty 20.
20 will hit.
Or 6 slashing.
6 points of slash damage. All right. So Renatus, preparing for the onslaught ahead, casts false life on himself and then summons his echo to slash down onto the creature.
I believe that's it from now.
All right. Pram, it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna hop off this little horsey and run over to my dead friends. Valerie's the closest, so I'll just start like examining to see what if what I can do, if there's anything I can do to help.
So as you run to Valerie, you're looking at Valerie, and the flesh begins to bubble. The bones begin to crack as Valerie's face is not the face that you're used to seeing.
No,
in fact, I will let Guy describe what Valerie's true form looks like.
Yeah. So Valerie's hair shifts into perfect white. Her eyes are grayish yellow. But you think it's her at first, and then you realize the features seem to just be muted, almost androgynous. They get a little bit thinner, a little bit taller. And you see what before you was not an elf, but some kind of other creature. No lipstick, just almost a blank slate of a human being. Gray white skin. What you make of that depends on what you know of otherworldly creatures.
I will allow a nature check for free.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Come on, Cram. You've got this. 12.
12. You do not know what kind of creature this is.
Valerie, is that you? And then have I still got if I got my action, or was my action trying to figure out what this thing is?
You have. I said that was a free action for your nature check, so you get to do whatever you want on your turn.
Oh boy. Redo my name card now. But I'm dead.
What the hell? I don't know what to do. Fireball at this thing.
All right.
That's easy, isn't it? I'm gonna shoot it over here so it doesn't hit the clone and the
It's always a good answer.
But I'm going to bonus action use. Sorry, I'm so lost. Transmutate spell, bonus action, use a sorcery point, transmutate spell from fireball into acid ball. Please, can I have a dex save of 17? Pretty please.
16, so take full damage.
He fails. So this will be 8d6 acid damage. Because of Elemental Adept Acid, the 1s turn into 2s, so that is actually 28 acid damage.
28 acid damage, okay. Actually makes the math a little bit easier for me. Believe it or not.
Now I'm going to free action cry, because I get another free action.
Alright, so Cram, summoning this powerful explosive spell transmutes the energy into that of acid. The acid splashes over this creature's skin. It begins to sizzle and burn, revealing the muscly and bony material comprising its body beneath the skin. With that, the creature roars up into the air, electricity crackling from its mouth, starting to regain that power within its throat and from wherever it is transmuted from. However, it does not appear to be quite ready yet. It is now Emmeline's turn.
Yes, and question, am I able to cast suggestion on it, even though it's taken
what
damage?
Languages do you know?
I know Common, Undercommon, Elvish, and then Sign Language.
It does not speak any of those. Hold on. So suggestion works whether it's been attacked or not, but it stops working once you or your allies deal damage to it. It does not get determined like with advantage or disadvantage based off of the whether or not you're already in combat with it. So but it does not speak any of those languages. However, it does not say it has to be a language that it has to be able to understand you. It does not speak any of those languages.
Okay, so that's a no-go. And in that case, we're gonna do big backup by casting the spell Burning Hands, just straight up at its face.
So that has a range of 15 feet, I believe.
Oh shit. Firebolt its face.
Firebolt.
There we go.
Okay.
22 to
will
hit. And 16 damage.
16 points of damage. Not a bad roll for Firebolt. All right, so as it hits with this acid damage, it's roaring up in the air. Emlyn blasts 2 firebolts right into its maw. As it does so, scorching the inside. Its lips are blistering with the sudden heat flash. And Naoki, what are your last words?
I guess this flower's finally wilted. As he puts on the shades and falls gracefully to the ground.
That's
oh
so
my.
funny. Okay. Valerie. What are your last words as Cram has run up to you? He casts acid ball and then looks back down at you.
Yeah, so Valerie, or this thing will reach up, seeing not Cram, but seeing their mother, and say, Mother, was it enough? Can I stop hurting people now? And their hand falls.
Oh, that's so sad. What
And
the
that
hell?
is Valerie's real voice. This whole time.
It is now the creature's turn. This creature is roaring. It's being held down by Diablo. It's going to reach down and bite Diablo with its jaws. That is going to be a 27 to hit.
It hits.
That is going to be 26 points of piercing damage as it bites down.
Diablo will use his reaction for deflect attacks.
Okay.
All right. Which is gonna be. Let's see this. It's 8 plus 4 plus 5, so 8 plus 9. That's 17 points. It's reduced by 17 points. So was that 10? You said?
It was. Sorry. 27.
Okay, so it was 27 points of damage. You said?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be 10 points of damage after that.
Okay. It's then going to take its body and try to wrap around Diablo.
All right.
Another 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, that's going to be 24 points of bludgeoning damage plus so 32 points of damage total. Bludgeoning and piercing.
Okay, so he will have 7 HP left. Cool.
And I need you to make a acrobatics or athletics check to avoid being grappled.
Yeah, one moment. Just gotta. Wait, how much damage did you say was total?
I already got rid of the dice. I think I said
It was
that
like
it was
30.
We'll say 32.
32. Okay, so
That sounds
I
right.
misread. I have 12. Or I have 17. No. I have more than I thought I had. I have 12 left.
Okay.
Or 17 left. Sorry.
Its
What was it
lightning
with the
breath
math?
does
Weird.
not recharge this round.
I'm gonna have to make a athletics or acrobatics, you said?
Yeah, DC 16.
Alright. DC 16. Oof, that's a 9.
Alright, you are also grappled by the creature, so mutual grapple.
Okay.
You grab onto it, it grabs onto you. And with that, it is Diablo's turn.
Okay. So, this is a silly situation.
Really silly.
A pretty silly situation we've got here. I've been grappled. Alright, Diablo is going to have it make another check, another acrobatics check against grapple.
Okay. So you're gonna make the check, you said? Or it needs
No,
to be
it needs to make the check, yeah. Acrobatics.
Acrobatics, that will be a 21.
Okay, so it succeeds. So Diablo kind of wrestles against it, but nothing happens. And with that, he'll make some attacks against it. The 9 to hit.
9 does not hit.
He's using a point of mojo for this, by the way, just for flurry of blows. Wait, I don't get disadvantage from being grappled, right? I'm not restrained, right?
You're just grappled.
Okay, I'm just grappled. Okay, so that's still at advantage. So that's a 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
And I need another con save.
Okay. Con is gonna be a 12.
That fails, and it is now stunned.
Okay.
Until the start of my next turn. And can I be grappled by a stunned creature? Does that work?
There's nothing in the sun that says that it can't grapple you anymore. Let me double check. It does not incapacitate them, so they auto fail strength and dex saves.
Okay. All right. So I'm still grappled, but it's stunned.
Yeah, the way I'll explain this is like its muscles seize up, so it's not moving.
Okay, it's not moving, but if I tried to wrestle against it, I could technically break out.
You could, but it takes your action to try to break a grapple.
Yeah, and I already used that. But yeah, he'll make his last attack here, which is a 11 to hit, and that would fail. That wouldn't hit, so
correct.
Yeah, that'll be his turn.
All right, it's Ambernatus' turn with Cram on deck.
Alright, cool. First things first, attack from the Echo's position again. That is that one.
You have advantage.
Do I?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
It's stunned.
Stunned.
That is an
Natural 2.
Nat 2! Not a nat 1, though. That's all that counts. Okay, well, that's all he can do then. I'm gonna get a little closer to this thing. Let's say right there, right next to old Diablo here.
And then for myself, bonus action, second wind to get myself a little HP back. Wait, what? That should be 5. Anyway.
So make it 5.
I will. Okay, and that's it for my turn.
All right. It is now Cram's turn. Emmeline's on deck.
Oh, flipping heck. Is the professor's body like super fucking dead?
The professor is there right below Naoki, I'll say.
So he's
Emmeline,
dead.
I'm gonna use your token to your dragon token to
Emmeline.
Not Emmeline, Thalia.
Is it super dead?
It appears so.
Okay.
He's dead.
What kind of action is it to take a bag of holding off someone?
An action.
Interacting with an object is a free action.
Oh, free. There you go.
To
Well,
search
I'm
the
gonna-
bag of holding is your action.
I'm taking the bag of holding and putting it on my belt.
Okay.
It explodes.
And that's a free action.
Yeah, it is a free action.
Yeah, it's literally free.
Okay.
You reached into Valerie's clothing, pulled the bag of holding from under.
A glyph of warning triggers.
Yeah, under their feminine clothing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you skelly Bob. I didn't touch anything. I don't know what you are.
There's skin there.
Oh, I don't know what you flipping are, you little. And then I was expecting that to be an action. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna do 1 chromatic orb of the acid variety in the fast. Is this with advantage? Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. Too bad there isn't more enemies.
I technically did not read something correctly, Diablo, but I'm not going to have it affect you this round because I didn't read it, but you are restrained while you're grappled in this way. But I'm not going to... Everything that happened is as is.
Okay, so I mean, it just means that I make my attacks as straight rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just going to be a level 1. Which is an 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Okay, this is going to be 3d8 acid damage. Ooh, 17.
Alright.
Acid damage.
You really like acid, don't you?
Well, it's my, what you call it? Elemental adept, so literally no point in that. And then I'm going to, and I'm green.
It's
I'm gonna
not easy being green.
innate sorcery as a bonus action. I would have had would have advantage anyway because I've done that. To up my DCs and then give me advantage for 1 whole mini toe. And then, seeing my friends are dead, I'm going to move somewhere. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna go there. And that'll be all.
Alright, it's now Emmeline's turn.
It sure is. I'm gonna do something revolutionary, never before seen. I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on it, which requires an intelligence.
I cast Mind Sliver.
Save.
Is it smart?
Yeah, is it smart?
It gets a 4.
Ah, it fails. It was a 14. So I'll roll for the damage. It takes 5 psychic damage, and then for its next saving throw, subtract 1d4.
Okay.
Nice.
Can I pull someone? Like a body?
If you drag someone, it's half movement.
Half movement?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna use 5 here. I'm gonna grab Naoki's body. I'm gonna pull it back. So that's 10 to 15. And then I'm going to attempt to use his body as a hiding spot in vain.
I mean, whatever works.
Wow.
Oh my god, I love it. All right.
Is that worth
creature
heroic
is stunned.
inspiration?
It is no longer stunned. It is now Diablo's turn.
I feel like that's worthy of heroic inspiration because that's one of the best things I've ever heard.
Go ahead and add some heroic inspiration to your sheet there, Emmeline. I agree.
I need it to make another grapple check thing, acrobatics.
Acrobatics is going to be a 10.
All right. So Diablo's restrained by this thing. It's wrapped around him. Diablo, being a master of grappling, he grabs it in a certain way where he kind of shifts his weight, as small as he might be, and pins it to the ground as well. And it is now also restrained.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Double restrained.
And he will make make one attack at it. We'll do that, which will be a straight roll because advantage doesn't stack. But yeah, here we'll go. That's a 9.
9 will miss.
All right, cool. But it is restrained and all that goodness, so that's the news
attacks
there.
against it have advantage.
Attacks against it have advantage, and it makes attacks at disadvantage.
All right, it is now Rodonus' turn. Cram's on deck.
All right, cool. First things first, I'm gonna attack from my position this time. That's a 22.
22 will hit.
Sweet. Let's make that. What kind of damage do I want to make that?
What do you mean?
Let's try radiant. 7 radiant damage. Oh, I can choose what type of damage it is. My sword does.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would have been nice to specify, just so I knew. I'm like, wait, what are you doing? Okay, 7 points of radiant damage, shows full damage.
Sweet. Okay. Then also unleash incarnation to attack also from my echo's position. 24.
24 hits.
And he'll just do 12 slashing. Well, 12 magical.
Of slashing damage. All right.
And then I will command my echo to move real quick about 20 feet that way. Oh, wait, what? Whoops.
Not like it's a very exciting map, but
Yeah.
you know.
Okay, and with that, I will then use my bonus action to swap places with the echo to get the fuck up out of there.
All right.
Okay.
Cram.
Right there.
It's now your turn. Emmeline's on deck.
I'm going to search the professor for his goodly possessions.
Make an investigation.
Why are you
check.
looting everyone?
This is the search action, by the way.
That's fine by me.
It's still a fight.
We might have something like a good emergency tool.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. All right.
He had a scroll of Revivify.
This ain't Baldur's Gate. He has a pouch containing money. There is a map, some very valuable notes of the ruins, and then there is a let me see what I'm trying to say here. You find a mace.
Awesome. Okay. Then I'm going to bonus action Healing Word Diablo at level 2.
7.
Okay.
Fire.
Mass heal.
So 4d4 plus 5.
All right.
So
Fire.
that's 8 plus 5.
5. So that's
A
13.
number. Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
Then-
Anything helps. Anything helps.
I'm gonna run away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Over here.
Emmeline,
My turn?
it's your turn.
Let's get it. We're going to nuke his mind again. I need an intelligence saving throw.
5.
All right, he'll
Sorry,
take
7.
8 points. Whoa. Still taking that 8 points of that psychic damage.
All right.
And
Game
with
changer, bro.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait, why is... I'm gonna, also move.
With my body?
No, I'll leave yours. Actually, yes, I'll drag it with me. So that'll be, let's see.
That's
1,
enough.
2, 3.
Yeah.
Right there.
That's all 30 feet.
Agree.
Yep.
All right. The
I'm
creature's
not-
going to continue to squeeze around Diablo. That is going to be a 17. That's a straight roll against you.
As a straight roll?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, that doesn't work.
The 17 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Okay, then it's going to bite against you. That is going to be a 29 to hit.
Yeah, that does.
Okay. You are going to take 29 points of piercing damage, and you are swallowed by the creature.
He's going for the damage sake. It doesn't stop the swallow, but he's going to deflect attacks.
Yummy.
So that's just make sure.
You fool! You've activated my trap card.
It's not the roll. Okay. So that's 10 plus 4. So that's 19 less. So that's 10 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. So
You're now
does that mean
blinded
my
and
grapple's
restrained.
ended?
The conditions end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Any of the conditions that I had on it end. Okay.
Yeah. So you're because you aren't exactly holding it. So you're blinded and restrained, and it's no longer grappled by you.
All right.
Grapple its tonsils.
Oh, so
Grab
it's a
onto that
girl
uvula.
creature. Anyway,
So it's a girl creature.
it's a girl monster. And that
Girls
ends
can have
this creature's
tonsils.
turn. Oh wait, no, I gotta roll my d6. Pop, 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 pop. Here it is.
You do 6 from what?
You watch as the lightning begins to build up into its throat once more. And with that, it's now Diablo's turn.
All right. Diablo is he's inside of this thing. And he's gonna start hitting it from the inside. So it'd be a disadvantage then?
Correct.
Okay. Cool.
Renatus is on deck.
That's a 12 to hit,
Does not hit.
and that's a 17 to hit.
17 just hits.
All right, and I needed to make a con save minus whatever Mind Sliver does.
It's a d4.
Yeah.
All right. So that is going to be a 22. Let's see what we get for our d4. Minus 2, it is a 20.
Okay. So yeah, it succeeds.
I need to
But
replace this dice. It's
I'll roll
all
the damage
broken.
really quick. That's 7 points of bludgeoning.
7 points of bludgeoning damage, okay.
Yep. And I'll use another point of mojo for attacking it or with flurry of blows.
Okay.
That'll be all my mojo. So that is a nat 1, so it misses. And a 9.
Both attacks miss.
Okay. And that'll be it.
All right, it is everyone else's turn. Cram's on deck. Emmeline's in the hole. Sorry, I almost called you Valerie.
Cool. Okay. Let's see here. Oop, scrolled away. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get back right there. Move back up on this thing. I'll attack from my point. 9.
9 does not hit.
All right. Another Unleash Incarnation to attack from the Echo's point. That's a 14.
Does not hit.
Great. And then I'm gonna use my potion of healing for what is it? 2d4 plus 4. 10 3 for 7 points of healing.
Okay.
That'll be it for my turn.
And it's now Cram's turn.
Okay, is this thing bloodied?
It's taking quite a bit of damage. It's taken 134 points of damage so far, but it's not necessarily bloodied.
Okay, and you
It's
said the
injured.
lightning seems to be building back up in its throat again?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Protection from Energy on myself of lightning to give myself resistance to lightning.
Okay.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna expend a slain sword equal to the points. I'm gonna use 3 of my sorcery points to turn them into a level 3 spell slot. I think.
Okay.
I read it wrong.
No, that's all
And then that shall be all.
All right, Emmeline, it's now your turn.
All right. Wow. Okay, I was gonna firebolt. 10. Does that hit?
It does not hit.
Sweet. We're going to continue moving, pulling the body.
God damn.
Continue.
This body
downward.
has a name.
You also have
Naoki. I'm sorry. I can't associate too hard. It makes me sad. That's my
At least
turn.
you aren't looting your friends. Yet.
get some shade going on right now. I love it.
Give it time. Give it time.
Can the dead people stay quiet, please?
Yeah, you're ruining our emerging.
I'm gonna haunt your ass for that one.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep, that's my turn.
All right. At the start of the creature's turn, Diablo, you are going to take 32 points of acid damage as the body is digesting you.
Oh, damn. 32.
Delicious.
Chet, would you believe that knocks me down?
No.
After Oblivion.
No.
Fudge.
All right, but yeah, that does knock me down
But you get back up again, right?
eventually.
It's never gonna keep you down. There it is.
Yeah.
I need a dex save from Cram, please.
Aww.
That's what you get.
There's a guy right next to you. 13.
I was tuning.
13.
Yeah, man.
You did, bro.
No,
Oh,
don't get
no.
like. Oh.
No.
Well,
You did. Bro, you did.
Good kid.
I tank.
Unless he rolls 12 ones.
I've got resistance.
I did
good.
not roll 12 ones. However, you are unconscious. As it is
Okay.
halved.
Yes, boss.
Yay, but you are unconscious. I'm not going to tell you the amount. It's just going to scare you guys.
Yeah. Can we tell us?
I mean, you could just tell us the amount. We know that it's 12d10 at least.
86.
wanna know.
Yeah.
Oh,
again?
Killed me.
Dad's full dead.
That's not a
No. I've got resistance, so I'm all good.
Oh, because you're halved because you suck at dying.
Yeah, that is the same amount that you rolled earlier.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it? I have
It's
it
what this
on the
bitch
history.
gets.
I GM rolled it this time because I'm like, oh.
Like, let fate decide.
It is 86. 86, yeah.
Oh, he got
it does seem
86,
like
all right.
There's a blue screen of death in Cram's eyes.
The average roll
I'm
for
still
this
living.
attack, though, is 66, so...
You rolled the
You
broke
rolled
the
above average twice.
Yeah. Yeah. Guess you're above average. You gotta stop working those dice out.
Diablo, can I get a GM roll for me, please?
A death save, I assume?
Correct.
Okay. Whisper.
Thank you, Isaac.
Thank you.
I'm always good with the gifts.
Oh, I accidentally. It doesn't matter. Same thing either way.
It is now Renatus' turn. Cram's on deck. Imlin's in the hole.
Okay, cool. First things first. This time, I am going to cast Booming Blade. Then, gonna attack it. I hate this game.
Okay.
Okay, that did nothing. So, for my next trick, I'm going to move my Echo the max away as far as I can. So, like, right there. I think it's... Is that 30? Is that 30? Is that 30 for me, though? Oh, wait. Oh, perfect. Okay. And then bonus action, we're gonna swap places.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be standing right next to this thing. That's my turn.
I need a death save from Cram, please.
Huzzah! Oh, that's the wrong thing. I just rolled the wrong thing. Let me roll the right thing. There we go. Oh. Okay. You get it?
I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay.
Awesome sauce.
Okay.
Emily,
That was
it's your
the best
turn.
poker face ever.
I was gonna say, I was like,
Oh,
what's
I have
going
a
on?
great poker face. Y'all never know what I'm truly feeling.
That's a lie.
It's the truth.
Hopefully afraid.
As
Lie.
Emmeline points her finger at the creature, I need it to make a wisdom saving throw for Toll the Dead.
Ooh.
Was it dead?
6.
It fails, so it will take
Fine.
11 points of necrotic damage.
All right.
And she will continue using Naoki's sacrifice as her shield.
Diallo, you do get 1 fail added to your counter.
Okay.
At the start of this creature's turn. The creature is going to bite at the Echo.
Okay.
It does
Yummy.
not know the difference between the two. That is a 23 to hit. The Echo is just automatically gone.
Yeah, it's poof, gone.
And the creature is going to move this way towards Renatus.
No.
The echo tastes like spearmint, by the way.
Ah! Oh, wow. Oh, hi. You're right there on me. Okay.
gonna
It left the
Yum, yum.
Diablo comes with.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is a natural 2 for a 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
As it tries to wrap its tail around you, you manage to duck out of the way. Diablo, I need a GM death save, please, and then Renatus' turn after that.
He really drew out that natural, like I was expecting to be net. That's a natural
It is now.
2.
That's a natural 2.
Forgot to move my token with you.
It is now. Renatus' turn. Cram's on deck.
Cool. Okay. Quick thinking.
Quick thinking.
It's not quick thinking at all, actually. Okay. But if I do that, I can't use my bonus action. Screw it. We are going to do. I'm probably gonna regret this, but I'm gonna cast Hex on it.
Okay.
And then that's really all I can do this turn. Wait, no, not true.
What is Hex do again? I'll look at that.
It's
Hex.
Yeah.
So
it's basically cursed.
one extra 1d6 necrotic damage whenever you deal damage. Cool.
Yeah, which I just realized it was probably a bad idea. And then bonus action, second wind again, just for a little extra hit points.
Okay.
For a total of 12. Not bad that time.
All right, it is now Cram's turn. Thank you so much. It is now Emmeline's turn.
Wow, just like completely stone-faced. I love that.
She is going to require a wisdom saving throw once again.
Natural 1.
Oh, wow.
We love it. We love
it.
Sweet. That'll be 16 points of damage as this bell continues to ring all up in its ears. And
ears begin to bleed.
She's gonna run here and hide behind this body that she doesn't recognize.
It's wearing Valerie's clothing.
Quite odd, quite strange, but she does not have time to process that right now. So she is just going to huddle, and that's a turn.
Diablo, you get a fail added to your counter.
Yep.
And it's going to make a bite attack against Renatus.
No. This is why I said this was a mistake.
26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits, and I drop concentration.
Well, hold on. You haven't taken the damage yet.
In the arms of an angel.
It's 22 points of damage. Not
Okay.
bad. Not bad.
Gotta roll above an 11.
So roll for con.
Yeah. What, a con save or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do lose concentration.
I lost concentration. There it is.
Barely. And then a 20 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay. And that's gonna be 23 points of damage. And you're
Okay.
now grappled and restrained by the creature.
Gross.
Actually, sorry, you need to make a saving throw, DC 16, acrobatics or athletics, and if you succeed, you're not grappled.
Okay. 1 second. Ooh, not that much. Nope. Okay. Okay, we're good.
Alright.
What was it again?
A DC 16 acrobatics or athletics, you get to choose.
I'll go with that. Acrobatics.
Cool.
That is a dirty 20.
Nice.
So you're not grappled.
Hell yeah. Hey.
All right. It is now Diablo's turn. I need you to make that death save. Is that it? I don't know if that's the...
Yeah, that is it.
Cool. Renatus, is now your turn.
Cool. Okay. Let's just go ahead and bonus action manifest echo again. Get him back in the fight. Put him right there. Or yeah, right there. And I will attack from the Echo's position.
Okay.
16.
Just misses.
Yep. Oh, that's my turn.
Cram, I do need a death save from you, please.
Yes, boss.
Okay, thank you. Emmeline, I need you to take your turn, please.
Same deal. I need a wisdom roll, please.
Oh, one was better. 18.
Wow, it actually does succeed.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Okay, the creature, lightning begins to build in its throat once more, and it is going to, let's see.
Well,
we're gonna have, okay. That's what we'll do then. It is going to, like, you watch as like lightning begins in its throat. There's this like lump, and it begins to move, and the creature is going to regurgitate Diablo.
Ew.
Diablo is going to appear here. Sorry, let me just move there. And then is going to, because I need to message you real fast, Diablo.
Mm-hmm.
Love that scene so much. Excuse me.
All right, it is going to make a bite attack against Renatus.
Ah, yeah, figures.
That is going to be a 25 to hit you, Renatus.
Yep, that hits.
You get knocked unconscious as it bites down and tears out a whole side chunk of your flesh. It's then going to take its tail and hit Diablo.
Points of damage was it?
And at this point, I need everyone except for Emmeline to deafen, please.
Oh crap.
What?
Everybody's unconscious.
For 3.
Emmeline, this creature roars, and as it takes its next turn, you watch as this arrow made from light pierces through its throat and its entire head becomes decapitated. Where Professor Leorkin was standing is now a man in a white robe. Feathered wings spread from his body, his eyes glowing gold and silver with this divine power.
Hello? Who are... What? There are a lot of things that she's trying to focus on between this guy and her fallen companions. She's at a loss.
He walks over to Cram and touches his body. Cram's breathing calms, as well as Renatus's. Four of your companions are dead.
Yes.
I was instructed to not interfere, to only guide you on the path. But I only have the power left to save 3. You must choose which 3 I bring back. With that, I don't want to hear another word from your mouth. And when I tell the players to come back, during our goodbyes, you're not going to say a thing to them. Because what happens next is a story for another time. Well, everyone, that is where we're ending tonight's session. And I'm just going to go ahead and say that in order to keep things interesting, the only one who can do next week's summary is going to be Emmeline. So, if you are a player, I highly encourage you to not go back and watch the last couple bits of that session.
I mean, it's rough because we're not going to be here. It's just her. It's going to be just a two-person session, you and Chloe. Oh, it's going to be fun, man.
It's going to be so
We can
much
make
fun.
it work, Michael.
We're definitely going to make it
have
work.
the chemistry.
We're definitely going to make it work.
That would be great, actually. I would love to see that.
So, summary. Let's talk about what happened, huh?
So, I'm going to go ahead and pass it on over to Jeremiah.
So, guys, I wrestled that thing. One could say I even out-wrestled it until it resorted to petty tricks, like swallowing people.
I mean, you survived its stomach acid for like 2 whole rounds and came back out alive until it snapped its lip.
Oh, those whispers were very, like, nail-biting back and forth.
Yeah. Hey, listen. The whispers weren't nail-biting to me, because I'm the immortal Diablo Dorado. It's just how it goes, alright?
Oh, God.
But yeah, pretty crazy session. 3 whispers, 3 deafens more so for us players in this session, which is quite a lot. I don't remember the last time we've had that many, or if we've had that many in one session before.
Not in one session ever.
But yeah, I can't wait to see what else happens. I mean, all we can really do is wait until next week. So with that, I'll pass it over to Quentin, who plays Renatus, our guy who I don't know. I mean, he was slashing at that thing for a while.
Yeah, and apparently only half those slashes were actually worth anything. But it's the effort that counts, right? As I lay unconscious on the floor. But yeah, great session tonight. Great fight. Hopefully we actually are all still here next week. If not, see y'all in campaign 4. But
in 2 weeks.
Yeah, right. Yeah, great session all around. Great combat, a little bit of good RP in there as well. Can't really ask for more in a good D&D session. So, with that, I'll say, of course, thank you to everyone in chat who was chatting it up tonight. Thank you to all of our wonderful players for bringing this story to life, and thank you to our wonderful DM Michael for putting this story together, bringing us here each and every week to bring it to life. And yeah, that's all I got. So with that, I'll pass it over to Guy, who's playing Valerie? Question mark?
Yeah. So you ever have one of those moments where you just lie to everyone you're playing with for like 15 whole sessions about the nature of your character, and the only way they can find out is you either let them know or your character dies? Well, guess which one we did first. That was fun. I have been literally holding on to that for a long time, and I'm not going to say what it is, even though some people play D&D for a long time know exactly what I'm playing. So we'll see what happens. I mean, is this the end of the entity that was Valerie? Will there be a story for another day? We'll find out. I'm going to pass it on to Josh, I believe. Sorry, I'm not used to passing it on to people anymore, I guess. Yes, I'm passing it on to the robot that was once played by Josh.
I don't know what you mean. I'm gonna live, because I don't want to die, and that's how this game works. I decide I'm the boss. No, obviously not. Michael obviously decides everything. No, good session, good fight. Maybe. Probably not. We did pretty bad. Maybe I shouldn't have looted everyone. But
I think it
There's
went
a
as
very
well
real
as it could have
chance.
gone.
Karma.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
What were you saying?
I don't really have anything to say. Like, I had a good, fun session until I died, and then I was like, oh, well, now I'm dead. So...
It's part of D&D though. Like dice tell the story. I mean, he could have rolled like 12 ones, and this would have been
True.
nothing. So
Very
it's
true.
collaborative storytelling, and death creates drama.
Obviously, no, it was a very fun session. Very excited to see what happens next. And with that, I'll pass it on to Sneaky McSneaky over here, Evelyn, played by Chloe.
Yes, and I find it to be very poetic that the group came into Emmeline's lives dead, and they also exit her life dead. So, full circle moment for her. Regardless of that, it was still a very exhilarating, fun session to play. I'm excited to do the summary. I'm excited to play with how I'm gonna do that. Like, that's gonna be really fun to get some insight there. But, yeah. I mean, what can you say? So,
Fun.
rest in peace, and I'm going to pass it on to the one, the only best body shield in the world, Naoki, played by Isaac.
It was very fun with the RP bits and everything. She lived, she served cunt, she died.
Period.
Well, TikTok, sorry.
That's pretty much it. I'm very curious to see what happens next, but I'm gonna pass it over to Talia, who's played by Megan.
Bro. It's not even like I went down, I just straight up fucking died. Just dead. Great. My dragon's gonna be left alone, looking at my dead body,
Well, your
being
dragon's
like,
also dead. It poofed with you.
But it's a draconic spirit.
Close
so
your
it can
mouth,
come
dude.
back.
You'll catch flies.
Kevin's fine. He can come back.
oh, I can't believe
Listen.
it.
That first bit was like that one scene from the beginning of the story mode of fucking Smash Brothers Ultimate, where
We
everybody
just
starts
bought
getting beaten to
gold.
death.
We just bought gold and silver.
So the problem is, like, we came into this thinking we were the main characters, but Emmeline's the main character. We lost our plot armor. We just came in like we were the big
Now
party.
we're-
Like, oh, we're the heroic heroes, and just boom.
Oh no, there's no.
Now
plot
we're
armor
the
in my campaign.
NPCs.
It's not even like my character at any point during this campaign has even gone down. I just went straight from, yeah, take a bit of damage, to dead.
Nah.
Yeah.
Got Kamehameha out of existence.
Yay. And we just bought gold and silver. Yay.
Emmeline's gonna
It's
be so
not-
rich.
My money.
If
Is she gonna loot all our bodies
that
now?
Melted, that melted
Francis,
gold and silver off of everybody's bodies.
Yeah.
And sure.
It's fine.
I'm just gonna hand it back now.
Thanks so much,
Enjoy.
thanks so much, everyone.
Also, we killed the horses. We have a consistent. We never. No steed or cart ever survives.
Diablo's horses are dead.
Diablo's horse
He's
and
just
Emma's horses
sleeping.
are alive. In fact, only
never
the
mind
two
then.
horses pull in the cart, and the cart itself is destroyed. So that journey is also going to be a little bit longer. So everybody, thank you so much for tuning in for tonight's session, and we'll see you next week for the conclusion of this cliffhanger, going into the following sessions after that. So I have nothing else to say other than bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.